the difference between the two of them. It's Terrence over here. Terrence Prohaska in a TPR car snugging up to the tower.
Anthony Lane in the Berkey's Farm Store side. Purple and green dragster down in 493. Prochaska in the Freedom Motorsports side. Tower Lane down in 496.
This ought to be a heck of a drag race. The Prohaskas really do a lot of damage when they come here. Anthony Lane has won multiple track championships. I'm looking forward to this round of racing.
Who do you got, Mike?
Anthony.
Oh, Anthony cuts the tree down on him, but Prochaska's no slouch. He breaks out. Look at that. Anthony gets it, hitting it on the head. 493 with a 2 on a 493 dial with a 002 reaction.
004 package for Anthony Lane. Man, oh man, that's how you do it.
Winner, buddy. You picked the winner.
That man's a killer. I mean, he has done this many times. I've seen him win a World Series in a race car. He is good at what he does.
That's Jay Steering in the far lane, dialed in 581. That gorgeous roadster. He's taking on Mick Magner in the near lane. Freedom Motorsports side, dialed in 499. I think that Mike's going to go at Deering on this one, too. What do you say, Mike?
I'm going to say Jacer probably has a little bit of an advantage. He has really made a lot of laps in this altar.
Ho-ho! Well, he always picks the guy off the starting line right, and he does it again. Look at that, Mike. He picks some 581 with an 8 on a 581 down with a 009 reaction.
These guys are putting some unreal times on the board. That's how you advance in our box class. I'm telling you, you got to really burn the tree down to win one round of racing. 00 light is what it takes to win one round of racing in this class.
That is what's up. That is no slouch either, man. That's hard to do every time, and that's what it takes to get into the next round of this class. Here we go. Jared Balk in the far lane. That green mean machine. Taking on the near lane, dialed in 450. Jared Balk in the far lane, dialed in 464. Near lane, 450.
Fresh paint job on the side of that thing, green and purple. Looking good over there in the Berkey's Farm Store lane. Zach Halverson in the black dragster over here by the tower.
Zach's dialed in 450 in the Freedom Motorsports lane. Oh my God, Jared Balk killing it on the tree. Gives it away though, double breakout, first or worse. My man in the near lane goes 449 with a 6 on that 5-0 dial. The next round, tough loss.
And I probably would have took Balk in that round. I didn't say anything. It's a good thing I didn't because I keep my perfect record intact.
He has the perfect record as of right now. 2-0 today, 2-0. Here we go, folks. This is something you don't want to see on your way home. That's some cherries and blueberries. We've got our Beat the Heat team out there. Retired Officer Jim Luckett and William.
I'm Beat the Heat world champion.
James Luckett. I know this guy personally, and usually his buddy. Who we got there? Jim Luckett. There it is, John Holbert, Jim and John. It's Jim Luckett and John Holbert, my two Beat the Heat guys. These guys, they started Beat the Heat to keep the kids off the streets and bring them to the drag strip, okay? So these guys, they do seminars and stuff like that. They go around to all these car shows and drag strips, and they try to promote getting kids off street racing.
Another thing that they're famous for is showing up on Friday night testing tunes with these same cars and racing kids side by side down the drag strip on Friday night testing tunes. Kids that are generally would have their cars racing on the street are racing against a real law officer down the quarter mile. We want to thank all the police officers for their duty, for their sacrifice, for everything they do for us here day by day, the thankless job that they have.
Let's thank the first responders as well and all the EMS. So put your hands together, folks, for the Beat the Heat drivers. They really do a lot for the community and our kids.
And our Beat the Heat drivers are going to do something special for us. Not only are they running the quarter mile, they're going to run all the way back here as well as they turn around at the top end, and you can see them lights are flashing, and here they come back down the quarter mile the wrong way. Can we write them a ticket for that, Greg?
I think they're in charge of that, buddy. Nope, we're at their mercy. Again, that's Jim Luckett and John Holbert. They're retired police officers, and we got Jim Luckett. He's our two-time Beat the Heat world champion out there.
Looks like they're staging these things, getting ready to race this way, but they are moving, I believe. So the Beat the Heat guys coming down the quarter mile the wrong direction.
They got their lights on. They can do what they want to, right?
Yeah, it's a good time. This is about the only time you want to see those lights flashing. Whenever you see those lights flashing, usually you know, I did something I probably shouldn't have. But in this particular instance, you're safe.
They approve.
As they go on by for our first responders. They're coming on down the racetrack now, so we want to thank all our first responders for all they do for us, and for the Beat the Heat Society for all they do for the teenagers and all they do for the street racers, getting them off the street and on the drag strip, because that's the whole idea of the Beat the Heat program.
I heard that they got a TV show in the works too, Mike. They were talking.
Oh man, I didn't know that.
Yes, Beat the Heat. They were trying to go after Discovery Channel and stuff, and they have an actual thing going on where they go out and they call out street racers, actual guys that break the law and stuff like that, and race illegally, and then they go after them, and then they try to turn them into friends instead of foes. So you may be able to see that soon here on TV. I don't know if it went through yet, but they were talking about it last time I saw them.
Gassers 4 and 5. Gassers 4 and 5. Let's have you up here, Gassers. Lanes 4 and 5, please.
Here they are. Get on your feet. Put your hands together for Beat the Heat. We got to thank all of our first responders out there, police officers, EMS, firefighters. Thank you so much for what you do for all of us.
I got to admit, that's something I don't see very much, and that's a car going down the racetrack the wrong direction. It just kind of gets my attention. I'm so used to seeing them go one way. When they come down the wrong way, whoa.
Here we go one more time. They're going to do a blast, I believe, down the 1320 here at Cordova Dragway, the Summer Nationals. No, they're done? Okay. Do not quote the announcer. I might be wrong.
Our super street class. We've got 5 or 6 of these guys, might be 5. They're running all the way to the quarter mile. It is a 1090 index class. They run this in IHRA. They run this in NHRA, and we're running super street here today. We had 5 racers step up wanting to do this. All these cars dedicated to go 1090 in the quarter mile. For these guys, Jay Wilson in the Sandbagger Nova. Chris Thomas over here in the classic Oldsmobile Cutlass. Pretty similar on the hit. They are clean, they are green. And now Jay tries to chase that Cutlass down to the 1320. Can he get it done under 1090? 1092 for Chris Thomas in the Oldsmobile. He gets the win as Jay falls off to a 1095 on that 1090 index. Jay's dad, Jim Wilson Sr., in the blue Camaro over here by the tower. Going up against Mike Clark. He was telling me earlier a couple days ago, this car was built specifically for Super Street racing. He bracket races it from week to week, but he's got a Super Street race to get it in this weekend, so he has taken advantage of it. 1090 is the index. If they hit 1090 right on the head, they have done their job as long as they have a great reaction time. Little bit of a throttle stop, 2 good lights, 011 for Wilson, 038 up front for Clark. Wilson trying to chase Clark down to the stripe. The winner is James Wilson Sr. He goes 11:18 on that 1090 index, falls off a little bit, but Clark falls way off to a 38, cost him the drag race. Here's our bye run in our Super Street class. Gassers to the lanes. Gassers back to the lanes, please. Steve Johnson in the Monte Carlo. Tire Grudge Racing. The funny thing about these cars there, Greggy, is they're coming out here with little, I didn't think it was a 27-inch slicks. Is that what they usually have? 28-inch slicks, something along those lines. 28-inch slicks. So they got a small patch on the racetrack. The smaller the patch you have on the racetrack, the less traction you have, but yet these guys can go some unbelievable speeds and unbelievable numbers with those little 28-inch tires on the back.
It is amazing things they do with these cars. It really is. Nothing like seeing a big tire car, though. But when you see the numbers these things run, it just blows your mind. I mean, these guys are using tires like you're driving here on the street.
They almost all got power adders. A lot of them use turbos. Some of them use nitrous. Some of them have centrifugal superchargers on them. These two look like they might be turbo cars. We're going to see soon. You're going to know when they stage them, because if they stage them, you'll hear them crank up the RPMs. You'll hear those turbos start to spin as they get ready to drop the hammer and head out on the racetrack.
I might be wrong, but I think I got nitrous in this lane and turbo in the far lane.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, let's see if he purges it. I haven't seen any nitrous purge yet out of either of them.
No, I thought I saw a little before, but no, maybe not. Maybe both turbo cars. You might be right, Mike.
Well, let's see what we got when they stage them. Here we go. I know one of them's a turbo car. Braille PM's coming up. That's the truck.
Yeah, I think that Malibu's on nitrous and that truck is turbocharged. Wind light goes on for the Malibu, though, getting down there 560 at 115 miles an hour. What a pass out of that boot.
No doubt what we got over there in that Mustang for a power adder. Holy smokes. Great big turbo feeding that thing.
Colin Nowak in the far lane, down at 530. Same thing with Jeremy Wersenhoff in the near lane.
You're going to hear these guys crank the RPMs up on these things as they get these turbos spooled up. As soon as they get them where they want them, they hit the bump box. That moves these cars over ahead of cool 2 inches, and away they go.
Wow, there were some issues on the starting lines on both sides, but that Mustang sure got down there quick. 595 at 119 miles an hour. Jeremy Wersenhoff gets down there 559, but sat at the tree for forever, so that turned into a loss.
Something went on when he was trying to spool that thing up. It didn't like it, or it didn't spool up fast enough. Sometimes that's a problem with the turbo. Sometimes it's a problem with the motor.
Attention in the pits. Attention in the pits. Jeff Cook has a car blocking his pit right now. It's a maroon Impala. License plate CA83100. Illinois plate C as in cat, A as in apple, A3-83100. You need to move your car. Maroon Impala in front of Jeff Cook's pit It's a maroon Impala. You need to move your car now. Please and thank you right now.
70 Chevelle, big surprise. I know everybody with a 70 Chevelle. Mike Shoulders just got this car back together. Taking on Nate MyMaster in the Camaro. Looks like MyMaster takes the win. He goes 549 with a 7 at 117 mile an hour. I know Shoulders, like I just said a second ago, just got his whip back together, so he's still feeling it out. Still went 534.
There's Zach Gibbons in the far lane. That's the coolest car I've seen here all week.
What is that, bud? Is that rat rod looking thing?
For sure, rat rod. Turbocharged with a top fuel wing on the back. Looks like some sort of roadster out of Mad Max. But I have no idea what it is. That thing looks wicked, though.
Cameron McDonald taking him on in a third-generation Camaro. Whoa, he bumps it forward. He bumps it out of the beams. The idea being they bring them up, bring up the RPM, spool them turbos up. As soon as they get them spooled up, they usually are pre-staged when they do that. They hit a button inside that moves those cars forward about 2 inches. That stages the car. And once they stage the car, they drop the hammer on them and launch them right then and there. And it looks like Cameron hit his button twice, because it just jumped up 2 inches. It jumped up another 2 inches, and pretty soon he was out of the beams.
Look at that thing on the far lane, man. It's got suicide doors on it, too. That thing is mean as
Suicide doors. That is awesome. We could see that from here. We wouldn't have known that unless I had opened that door up. That is cool.
This thing is wicked. We got to find out what it is. There's probably several different things, actually, but, man, that thing is cool looking.
I'm thinking you probably got it covered right there. There's probably 2-3 different types of car included in that particular rolling machine.
Maybe a 32 Ford grill in the front?
Could it be? It looks suspiciously like that. Got it this time.
Tough break for Cameron. My man Zach gets it going 548 on that 30 dial. Cameron breaks out running 527 at 134 miles an hour. The Mad Max machine gets down there, though, 548 at 129 miles an hour next round. Gassers coming up next. Outlaw Gassers are coming up next.
No box, 6 and 7. No box, 6 and 7. Junior final to 4. Box to 8 and 9. No box, 6 and 7. Junior to 4. Our final round, and box to 8 and 9. Let's get you back in the lanes.
Yes, sir. Attention in the pits. Attention in the pits. Attention in the pits. Pro stock. Pro stock. You are on standby. Jet cars. You are on standby. Yeah, that's right, folks. You heard me right now. Jet cars, you are on standby. We got 5 jets on the property. Are you folks ready to see 300-mile-an-hour passes? Because we got 5 of them here. 5 jets on the property. Get ready, folks. Jets, you are on standby.
Out next, it looks like we have our nostalgia gassers coming up in the lanes as we do just a little track prep before we bring them out. These guys need the traction because they got little short wheelbase machines with straight axles on them, heading down the racetrack, 8, 9, 10-second runs all the way to the quarter mile, so they need to hook up as they go. You're going to notice how short a wheelbase they got and what they need to get by and make good runs.
Okay, folks, so now it's time. Pro Stocks and Jets, please head to the staging lanes now. I need Pro Stocks and Jets to head to the staging lanes now. I still got a pair of glasses up here as well. If anybody's missing a pair of glasses, they are in the tower. But yes, folks, now is the time. We are bringing up the Jets and the Pro Stocks right now. Get ready. If you're not in the stands, make your ways up there now. We got 5 Jet cars coming at you next.
The gassers are coming at us.
Outlaw Gassers pulling around the corner right now. We've got the High Life again, Falcon in the near lane. Love this whip. Love all these Outlaw Gassers, man. This is where the actual funny car came from. Okay, they put straight axles in these things. They started putting the actual firewall, they set it further back, and then they put the bodies on a hinge in the back and fiberglass the doors in, okay? The people started saying, that looks like a funny car. That is the start of where Funny Car today came from, okay? Right here on the starting line right now is the predecessors to the Funny Cars. The John Force races, like the Nitro Alters we got in the pits right now. These cars right here are where they came from.
No box, junior box, back to the lanes. No box, junior box. This is your second call, back to the lanes. Let's have you.
Wheels way up for High Life. God, he loves hanging those front tires out there. I love seeing it, too, every time.
And that's an old Pontiac Chieftain over there in the Berkey's lane. I didn't even know they had something that old, but it's an old. That's why it's called the Honest Engine.
Yeah, buddy, it's a 56 Pontiac Chieftain.
Yep.
Beautiful car. And this thing over in the near lane was a 61 Ford Falcon. He gets down there 937 at 143 miles an hour. What a pass.
Man, all you folks out there that like 55 Chevys and like them with straight axles and gasser style, you ought to be watching right now. We got 2 of them in the burnout box just waiting to be launched.
2 Tri-5s in the water box right now. One's spotted by Billy Dussenberry. He's out of Burlington, Iowa.
That's the Hoochie Mama.
Driving the Hoochie Mama. This thing, 56 Chevy. Gorgeous. 2 Tri-5s on the starting line.
You're right. That is a 56 over here. My mistake. 55 on the far side, 56 over here.
Yes, sir.
Subtle differences between these cars.
Yep, that quarter molding. That's about it. How it dips down.
Tail lights are a tad different too,
Yes,
as
sir.
well.
Yes, sir. Quarter panels are all where it's at.
So 55 on the spectator side, 56 over here. That's the Battle Axe, the gunmetal, well, not gunmetal, the blacked out machine, the 56 Chevrolet.
Battle Axe versus Hoochie Mama in the far side. Who wants the 55 to win? Who takes the 56? Murdered out 56 versus the green Hoochie Mama. Looks like Hoochie Mama puts a quarter panel on him. Ain't gonna give it up neither. She does not. Hoochie Mama gets down there 962 at 134 miles an hour, Mike. That's amazing out of these things, man. Those things are a handful to say the least.
One of my favorite gassers coming up here by the tower right now, Greg. This thing is awesome. The Pass and Gas number 2, 4-door Chevrolet Nova station wagon.
I love this one, man. All these wagons are just amazing, man. They got Hot Wheels that are like this, and they're like halfway gassers.
Hot Wheels, really?
Yes.
Man, that'd be cool.
Any kind of wagon, I've been buying them, bud.
Look at it. Is the windows blued out, or look like the windows are blued out on this thing?
They are. That's wicked, man. Passing Gas. Nova wagon. Love this thing. Powered by Harold Mitt. Wheels up out of the wagon, too. Taking on Abraham Wilson in that far lane. That wagon gets way out there in front of him, though. He can't make it up. My man Harold in the near lane gets down there 11:34 at 118 miles an hour in that grocery getting wagon.
Now, if you want to see some real ET, some real speed, want to see a fast gasser, this blue machine, the Huffman Racing by Brian Huffman over here by the tower. He's your man. He will click off an 8-second pass, mid 8-second pass with his little bitty short wheelbase 41 Willys.
Stephen Rick and his Studebaker ain't got nothing on this 41 Willys piled by Brian Huffman. He gets down there 10:32 at 106 through the stripe. Stephen Rice breaks the beams at 11:61 at 114 miles an hour. They're Passing Gas number 2, right? The 64 Deuce out there.
Yep, green windows on this one. That was the way they did these gassers. They tinted the windows on them to match the car color. It was just a cool option that these gassers came up with, and a lot of them do it.
Really nostalgic and awesome to throw it back to it like that. Brings it way back. I mean, I wasn't alive then, but I wish I was. That's Josh Bartles in the far lane. Bartles gets down there 10:56 at 123 through the stripes in the Berkey's Farm Store side.
In our no box sportsman class, and these are the first 2 out. These gentlemen trying to put a Summer Nationals trophy on their mantle. Gentleman in that 3rd generation Camaro over there in the spectator side has just been shooting the lights out of the tree all day long. He's had several 00 lights. I think his last one was a 007, I believe, and before that a 003. Taking on Grady Wheats over here out of Morrison in his Challenger.
Wheats dialed in 795 in the Freedom Motorsports lane. Sponsored by R. Leonard Construction, Wheats Septic, and RD Charters and Equipment.
Steve with not his 00 light, but he still has about 700 in the back pocket, and Steve Rohr is going to get the win with that Camaro. I mean, that guy is going to be tough to beat, and the man that's going to have to try to beat him in the final round right here is Ryan Robinson in that bad-looking red Monte Carlo.
He's dialed in 625 out of Comanche, Iowa, in the Berkey's Farm Store side.
Should be a heck of a final round. Ryan has won a lot of laps in his race car. Very attuned to what it does and what it can do for him. So between him and Roars in that Camaro, looking forward to final round action in our no box class.
Oh, look at that, 624 with a 5. He's ready for next round, Mike.
Yep, that's about exactly where he wants to be, because he can tighten it right up to a 625 with ease from there, and you know he will.
Again, folks, if you aren't in the stands now, get ready. We got jets coming up to the staging lanes. We got 5 of them on the property. They are getting ready to blast off and barrel down Cordova Dragway to set this place on fire tonight. So, get ready. We got Pro Stock coming next, and we've got jet cars. Final round, Junior Dragsters in the water box right now.
Kids have plowed through a lot of competition to get where they are, looking to get that Summer Nationals trophy, and we got a heck of a final round lined up for you folks.
We got Jaden Reeves in the near lane. Freedom Motorsport lane, dialed in 795 with the Chucky's Tenderloin sponsor Junior Dragster.
Taking on Tanner Liston, the all-black machine in that Berkey's lane. These guys have been killing it on reaction time all day long, and I'm looking forward to an excellent race here between these two competitors.
Gonna be close to heads up there, Mike. They're running 795 in the near lane and 791 in the far side. So that's really pretty close. It's gonna be almost a heads up lead for both these cars.
Handicap head start goes to the black machine. Jaden will be hot on his heels. Actually, the other way around, handicap head start goes to the red machine, and Tanner will be hot on his heels. They're so close. Yeah, you almost can't see the difference on the launch.
Starting line advantage goes to Reeves. Can he turn it into a win? Look at that 799 on a 9.5 dial. Tough break for Tanner Liston, who runs closer to the number but falls farther off on the starting line. Tough break. And congratulations to Jaden Reeves for winning the Summer National, sponsored by Twisted Shifters and 360 Steel.
Congratulations, Reeves family, on your hard work today. 016 on the hit for Jaden. He was on the money. He deserved to win, and he got it.
And way to represent Chucky's Tenderloins, who is out here right now serving the world-famous tenderloins. So Chucky's Tenderloins is in the winner's circle as well. Way to go. Jay Steering in the far lane. That gorgeous sunset metallic orange roadster. We got the semifinals on the starting line right now. Jay Steering, far lane, dialed in 581 on the side of that roadster. Freedom Motorsports lane, dialed in 447. Semi-final action on the starting line right now. That's Zach Helverson in the black dragster. Tower side, dialed in 447. Jay Steering in the far lane, spectator lane, dialed in 581. Red light for Jay Steering. Tough break for Deering. Wow.
Comes Halverson's opponent in the final, and it is not going to be an easy get for Zach. He's going to need every bit of that light to take out Anthony Lane, who's going to make his single pass here and see what he comes up with.
Zach Halverson versus Anthony Lane in the finals today. Let's see what Anthony Lane's got for him right now.
I've watched Anthony win a World Series in our top eliminator class, or box as we call it these days. So a veteran of going to the finals in these big races. He's won some big checks too. Won a big $10,000 check one time up in Byron.
There he is, 489 with an 8 on that 9-1 dial out the back door. We got Midwest Nostalgia Pro Stock coming up here next. And then we've got 5 jet cars, 5 Pro Stocks and 5 jet cars coming at you next, folks.
It's coming at you. Pro Stock Firebirds. That is Tyler Chinook over here by the tower. He is in the Jerry Ekman Tribute Yellow Firebird. Taking on Mike Ropo. Mike Ropo over there also in a Tribute Firebird. The Castro GPX machine. So it's going to be Firebird on Firebird. First round action in our Nostalgia Pro Stock program. Loving on this thing. Oropo got the gold wheels going and everything. That used to be a thing with race cars. A lot of them came out with gold wheels. Not sure why that went away, but for some reason Ropo has snagged him for him, and he's got him on his Pro Stock Firebird. Got to take out Tyler Chinook. Chinook has got a fast whip there in front of him. This thing does made 200-mile-an-hour passes. This is one fast Pro Stock, Nostalgia Pro Stock machine.
Oh, yeah, they're Nostalgia, but they are on the top of their classes. So they are one of the fastest cars out there. They can compete with the Pro Stocks of today, even though they are Nostalgia body style.
I've seen Chinook running quick 8 events with this thing. I mean, this thing is fast. Oh, he has some issues. It looks like something on the shift went wrong.
I mean, look what they're running, though, in the 8th. I mean, that was 563 with his foot in and out of it. Those cars are set on kill.
Looked like he was going from the number 2 to number 3 shift, and either something didn't go right. He didn't get the shift to work correctly, but he got off the gas shortly thereafter, so maybe missed a gear there, but Tyler will be back around soon. Robert River, the River Racing Camaro over in the spectator lane.
Taking out Bob Merrily in the Pro Glass Thunderbird. That's the new car he's got together.
Yep. Bob, the owner of Pro Glass, specializing in fiberglass components. So he's the man to go see if you need a little fiberglass work done on your race car or need a front clip made or something along those lines.
Windshields and windows.
Is that what he does?
Pro Glass is windshield
Windshields and windows.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
got
Lexan.
it.
Lexan windshield, windows, back glass, whatever you kind of need for those kind of applications. He does them for all the funny cars, all that kind of stuff.
Robert River over in that third generation Camaro. Dave River behind him, guiding him in. That's his dad. These guys have run a pro stock in the NHRA competition from time to time. When they went the fuel injection on the pro stocks, they decided to concentrate on their nostalgia pro stock car from there on out.
Gotcha. I was wondering where I saw that name, and Mike, and you reminded me because you said that guys used to run competitively NHRA, which they did.
Yeah, and when they come in the Midwest, they didn't travel across the country, but when they had Midwestern races, like maybe the one in Chicago, US 66 you're used to, these guys would be up there, so that's where you've seen them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Mr. Merrily, he is all over the place, too. That's a Pro Glass. He's standing behind it. I don't know who's driving.
I'm not sure either. I
but
see.
that's Bob standing behind it right there.
Kevin Pryor Bob is piloting the Pro Glass Firebird right now because that is Bob standing right there with it.
There we go. Kevin Pryor. Thunderbird versus Camaro.
Wow, Robert on a nice lap. He goes 459 with a 4, almost 160 mile an hour. That car just keeps getting faster. I'm sure they're thrilled with that. Dave is on the line, jumping up and down. That's one of the fastest laps I think that car has ever went.
And look at Pryor getting on there. 494 at 145 miles an hour. Way to go, my man. Wow, what a pass. That's Mike Beck.
Yeah.
Next up, that's Mike Beck in the Ford Motorcraft throwback car.
Bob Glidden tribute, I believe.
Yes, sir. Bob Glidden, Ford Motorcraft tribute.
Thunderbird.
Rusty Glidden was actually the one driving that car last time we were here.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. He was running this car for him. Rusty Glidden himself, Bob Glidden's son.
The son of Bob Glidden, yes. And, man, he came up here and him talking and just standing here. He reminded
was
me
awesome.
so much of his dad, man.
It was awesome. Rusty's done a lot of racing in his lifetime. Great to have him here for the series, but right now I think Beck is in his own race car, getting back down by his bug, and this is a good-looking machine. Motorcraft quality parts on the door.
Oh, yeah. Ford Thunderbird. Nostalgia Ford Motorcraft Thunderbird. Bob Glidden throwback. Mike Beck behind the steering wheel.
These cars, Glidden's such an innovator with this class. He brought out the first Fairmont. He brought out the first Thunderbird. He brought out the first, a lot of cars. He always ran Fords, always the innovator. First one to bring out a Thunderbird, and they just followed him. There were several Thunderbirds racing after Bob did it.
He's the first one to bring out the multi-wins, buddy. Mike Beck on the starting line right now. Midwest Nostalgia Pro Stock. Bye run to next round. Next up, the Jets are coming out. We got 5 Jet cars on the property. They are coming out next, folks. So get ready. If you're not in the stands, make your way up there now. We got the Jet cars coming next.
He gets down in the 8th mile, and it gets squirrely. It breaks traction right at the 8th mile, and that thing sashayed back and forth at 133 mile an hour. Great driving by him. held it on that thing, boy, and he had all he could do to keep it off the wall, keep it off the center line. I swear he was up on 3 wheels a couple times there. He went through the traps at the 8th mile.
My God, Mike, seriously, I was going to say right down Broadway, as I was opening my mouth, you're like, oh my God, I saw the side of the car, man. Holy cow.
I mean, he went about 400 to 500 feet straight down Broadway. He got to that 8th mile marker, it broke traction on him, and all of a sudden he was sideways, and we saw the side of that car, both sides of that race car, as you just stated.
Both sides.
Not something you want to see on a Pro Stock car, but I'm sure Mike is going to get that thing straightened out and come back around, but he might need some new driving pants on as the next time he comes around.
It wasn't Bill Graziano, was it? Next up, 2 Jet Funny cars. Wonder Woman versus Captain America. Who wants Wonder Woman to win it? Who wants Captain America to win it? Yeah! Love these cars. Get ready, folks, for some Jet Funny car action coming at you next. Here come the bodies down, folks. Let's get this party started. We got 60,000 horsepower on the starting line right now. That's Captain America versus Wonder Woman. Late model Trans Am versus the old school Dodge.
So these are legit jet engines out of fighter planes, retired fighter planes, obviously, because nobody can afford multi-million-dollar jet engines here in this area. But this is crazy. Who straps himself to a jet engine? And let's just see what happens. Fantastic idea.
That was like my weekends in the past, Dan. You know you did the same thing, buddy. It takes a certain type, but it's fun, isn't it?
It is a good time. It is. I miss it every day. I'm not going to lie.
You know it, buddy. I mean, hey, it's fun being up here and being, over the top of stuff, but being behind the wheel of those things is just a different feeling completely, huh, boss?
It is unreal. It is unreal. Because I tell you what, a jet car, it takes off really soft, pretty easy. Then it like gets another pair of legs about 8th mile. And it just takes off. And this thing doesn't want to stop.
I always explained it like that. It didn't leave like a top alcohol 40 car. It'd be a slow leave, and then all of a sudden just suck your head back and just want to just drive your eyeballs through your skull. Right now,
Listen to those. Listen to that.
Just popping. Burner pops left and right. They're filling up the tube right now with fuel and igniting the afterburner. That's burning off the extra fuel inside that turbine and then putting out those 30-foot flames. They start bringing up, they got 3 fuel pumps in these things. They start bringing up the secondary fuel pump. That starts bringing up the RPMs. Then the 3rd fuel pump, that adds more to it. And then they hit the afterburner and it's gone.
They're burning about 20 gallons on this quarter-mile run. 20 gallons.
That's insane. That literally, you might need a trailer behind it. Well, that'd be sort of a bomb. But yeah, a trailer behind it for the fuel itself. It literally, some of these guys, they do too big of a show at the starting line and run out of fuel half track.
It's happened multiple times.
You know it.
It's just it's so fun. You get caught up in it.
It does. You want to do so many burner pops. Just keep on. Right now, they got both their feet on the brakes. There's front and rear brakes under their feet. And they've got the brakes pegged. And they are tapping a button and it is shoving the car forward. They're not trying to let it move right now. It is forcing it through the tires to make it move with the thrust. The tower is shaking right now. Windows gonna come out.
We are literally holding the windows in up here. This is awesome.
Here comes that 3rd fuel pump. They're bringing up the RPMs now, getting ready to launch.
Who's it going to be, Captain America or Wonder Woman? Who's it going to be? The battle of the sexes here at Cordova Dragway.
Wonder Woman versus Captain America. Who do you guys want to win? Here come the lights.
Oh, look at that head start. Look at that. Boy, I'm pretty sure they went faster than 35 mile an hour. I'm not sure what happened there.
I think they just blew out the timing system for us.
We might have to check that.
For sure, folks. That was at least over 200 miles an hour. I'll tell you.
How freaking cool was that?
We will make sure we test his speed. The time.
187 in the Freedom Lane, 192 in the Berkey's lane. Holy cow.
Nice passes right down Broadway. We got 3 more of those. 5 jets on the property today.
You blow our cones down or something?
I think so.
Order. All right, so now we're moving on to the jet dragsters, even faster than the jet funny cars. I've never driven one of these before. We had one in it. You did not. You are such a liar. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Right here.
Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. All right, so we've got 3 of these cars. Okay.
The fastest cars on the planet. Right here, right now.
Looks like it. Yeah.
Now, the funny cars are a great show, for sure, and they are fast as fast can be. But these jet dragsters, like the boss just said, these are the fastest lawn darts on the planet. These things will go 300-plus miles per hour. They are made to fly back from Hawaii and back 10 times a day at 700 miles an hour. They are keeping themselves grounded. They actually have the jets pointed towards the ground, so it keeps that front end down and keeps them from flying away.
A single jet dragster here, right? Is this because no one wants to challenge him? What's going on here?
Maybe, boss. Maybe. He brought the numbers, man, so I don't know. I'd be scared, too.
I don't think I've seen this car at Cordova in quite some time. Do you recognize that one?
I have not seen Crossfire here yet, sir. I have not.
I hear it spooling up. We're getting close.
When you start hearing those RPMs come, it gets to a point where it's called getting happy. They got to get happy before they move. So they start bringing the RPMs up. They go crazy high. They start settling down, getting their what they call the happy spot, and that's ready to rock.
Man, I love hanging out with you, but do you even think before you talk?
Never, sir.
Man, you're killing me. Holy cow.
I just pull it right from here, bud.
Man.
It's not far off, though, is it?
We'll see. We'll go with it. We'll go with it.
It's getting late up here, folks. I'm telling you that.
So they're waiting for the tow vehicle to get out of their damn way. And here we go.
If you guys haven't seen these at night, you guys are in for a treat tonight. This is all going to be happening again tonight under the lights. With 30-foot of flames coming out the back of these things. Last dragster I saw here was 50 cal. Is he here this weekend?
50 cal is here.
Nice.
Yeah. We are shooting for 300. All these cars should go 300.
You know it, man.
Listen to that. Holy cow, is that cool?
Shaking the tower apart right now.
I'm getting chills right now. My wife's getting heart palpitations. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Cars pre-staged.
Gunning for 300 here tonight. 285. Unreal.
My God, 285 miles an hour on a jet dragster. That's got more left in it, too, folks. I'm telling you, he just saved it for later. He wants to go faster.
2 more jet dragsters turning the corner. We weren't done with jets just quite yet.
We want 300 miles per hour on that board.
I'm looking out the back window here, Greg, and I see funny cars.
Funny car.
Oh, man, I love it. I love it.
The boss, he made sure that he provided. I asked for funny cars, and he said there's going to be some, bud. They're here. They're coming up next. Funny car. We got 50 cal in the Freedom Motorsports lane. My man, always trying for 300 plus. This car is very, very capable of 300 plus mile an hour passes. No joke. Seen it here before. He has done it. He has put it on the boards. So let's see what he's got for us tonight at the Summer Nationals, sponsored by Twisted Shifters and 360 Steel.
Last time he was here, he was shooting for 300 mile an hour. I don't think he had done it before. Maybe not at this track he hadn't done it before, but he nailed it. It took him a couple of runs, but I think it was the second run he nailed 300 mile an hour with this same jet dragster.
Oh, he got it. Yeah, boss, he did. He hit it. Oh, he's running, too. He's running somebody else.
The Wicked Sensation. I don't know if I've seen this one before. Have you?
Me neither. That's 2 new ones for me, bud.
You haven't seen 50 cal run. You have seen 50.
I've seen 50 cal.
Yeah.
Wicked Sensation. And that other one. This one right here. Crossfire and Wicked Sensation. 2 new ones.
Get ready to fire these things up. Bringing up their support vehicles to do just that. They get their electronic fire from these support vehicles. That's what fire these motor up.
Here we go. They're spooling them up. Get ready for 50 cal versus Wicked Sensations. Both these cars, 300-mile-an-hour plus capable. Let's see what they've got for us today. Again, we're going to see all these cars come back up here tonight under the lights when it gets darker. And that is a treat. If you have not seen it under the lights, you've got to stay tonight.
Gotta tell you, folks, there's a reason that fence is back there. It has a purpose. Otherwise, we might just burn the paint right off the cars and trucks on I-84 that are going by. These things have that kind of tail flame.
Oh, definitely have enough thrust to push a car off the road as well.
There was a day, and this has been many moons ago, where we didn't have that fence back there, that the state troopers would show up, close off traffic at I-84 so that our jet cars could run.
Really? That's nuts, Mike.
I mean, that was a lot of years ago, but I witnessed it myself.
That is wicked, man.
50 cal is a fast whip. I'm telling you what, 300 mile an hour, well within his realms, and we're going to see what the other dragster brings to the table.
$50 cal, gonna take a bye run. One car. 50 cal's in.
He approaches the lanes. He's feeling it out. Pretty soon he's going to light them up, and he's going to light up the night as soon as he lights up them staging bulbs.
Lights in. Oh, oh. 306.
306 mile an hour. That is a record for the 50 cal here at the racetrack. He eclipsed 300 before, but this is 306.81. Wow, what a run for 50 cal.
Out of the box, guys. Out of the box. 306 on the boards. It took him 2 passes to do that last time. I'm pretty sure it was 302. He goes 306.
And the crew are celebrating, so you know that was a stellar, and I mean capital S, stellar pass by the 50 cal.
Oh, I saw it. As soon as he left and that candle stayed lit, I'm like, this is going to be huge, huge numbers. And oh my God, took the words right out of my mouth. 306, almost 307 miles.
What a lap. What a lap. I mean, it took him
pass.
It took him 2 times the last time he was here. First time it was a 298 or 299. Second time out, he went just over 300, which is quite an accomplishment in itself. That time, 306. My goodness, he's really got that thing flying.
Seriously, I mean, that's close to 310. 310 miles an hour. It's closer to that than it is to 300. Wicked Sensation up next.
Few mechanical issues for the Wicked Sensation. They got her fired up now. When I mean fired up, I mean fired up.
Yeah, buddy. Here goes 30-foot of flame out the back of Wicked Sensation. He's turning up the second fuel pump for the burner pops right now. He's got both feet firmly planted on the brakes. That thing is pushing through the brakes with the thrust.
Can he match 306? Can he go 300 mile an hour? We're about to see.
After the jet. Wicked Sensation on the starting line right now.
Good lap. Good lap. Oh, yeah.
What did it say?
289 mile an hour, 289.32 mile an hour. Good lap for Wicked Sensation. He'll be back around again shooting for that 300 mile an hour barrier, but that was a very good lap by him. They had a few issues down in the burnout box. They got them ironed out. They will get everything, all their ducks in a row for next time around. And next time around, folks, it will be dark. So what does that mean?
Under the lights. Gonna be wicked. Definitely a Wicked Sensation for sure. Next up, we got funny cars in the staging lanes right now.
Fuel altered to lane 4, Quick 8, 8 and 9, Wise Guys 6 and 7. I repeat, listen up out in the pits. Fuel altered lane 4, Quick 8, lanes 8 and 9. Your next round of action, Wise Guys, lanes 6 and 7.
Okay, folks, we're going to do a little bit of track prep here after the jet cars. They put a lot of fuel out there, so we're going to make sure everything is all good, and then we're going right back into racing. So if you want to, real quick, get something to drink or eat, get that, and get back to the stands because we are going racing here shortly. Thanks for staying with us.
Robert Toner to the tower, please. Robert Toner to the power. Samson Pepper to the tower, please. Samson Pepper to the tower. Robert Toner and Samson Pepper to the tower, please.
Remember, folks, get what you need to eat and drink real quick, but get back up to the stands because we got round 2 of jet action coming. We got nitro altered, funny cars, everything fast underneath the sun, and more.
Yeah, make it a quick trip. Get yourself something to eat, something to drink. Funny cars are out next. They are in the staging lanes, and after we do just a little bit of track prep here, drag it out, they will be in the burnout box. You don't want to miss that. Funny cars here at Summer Nationals, sponsored by Twisted Shifters 360 Steel.
It's time. The Twisted Shifter Summer National, presented by 360 Steel. Cordova Dragway, Friday and Saturday, June 19th and 20th. From across the country, it's extreme top fuel nitro dragsters, supercharged funny cars, radical pro mods, nostalgia pro stocks, and more. June 19th and 20th, Cordova Dragway blasting out at 6 p.m. Nitro alters, nostalgia gassers, super shifters, and more. Plus flame-throwing jet bunny cars. The Twisted Shifter Summer National. $35 covers the action for both events. Cordova Dragway. We're gonna blow you away.
Here at Freedom Motorsports, 1204 South Galena Avenue, Dixon, Illinois. We're the #1 CF Moto dealer in the Midwest. And we don't mess around. Top brands, side-by-sides, rugged quads. We've got them ready for your next adventure. Need repairs? Our expert team keeps you unstoppable. Order your machine. We'll build it in-house, no delay. And yes, we've got financing ready to roll. From custom accessories to window tint, helmets, clothing, everything you need. So come on down today. Let's get you on the trail and find your freedom.
hardcore chassis components, there's only one name, Quartermax Racing, home of 43 world championships. If it's tough enough for a 5,000 horsepower Pro Mod, it's the highest quality for your car. We manufacture it all, from four-link systems to anti-roll bars, right here in-house. Don't just race, dominate. Quartermax Racing, Pro Mod tough, bracket ready. Visit quartermax.com.
American made, Twisted Shifters makes something for nearly anyone. Custom shift knobs for hot rods to haulers, muscle cars, imports, four-wheel drives to the big rigs that keep America moving. Billet aluminum and stainless steel, CNC machined right here in Illinois. Classic and retro shift knobs in hundreds of colors, all with custom laser engraving and full color logo options. Custom heavy-duty walking canes. Order yours today at twistedshifters.com.
Out here, connection isn't a luxury, it's how we live. But too often, people are stuck dealing with slow speeds, buffering, and unreliable service. That's where Strata Communications changes everything. With 100% fiber optic internet, you get the speed you need. Fiber moves at the speed of light, delivering fast, smooth, uninterrupted performance every time. And unlike outdated systems, Strata's network is built underground, protected from storms, interference, and the unexpected. It's not just fast, it's consistent, reliable, built to perform day in and day out with no compromises. And it's designed for the future, ready to handle growing demand, new technology, and whatever comes next. But what truly sets Strata apart is the people behind it. When you call, you're talking to a real person, not a call center states away. A local team that understands your needs and delivers award-winning customer service. Strata
Attention in the
Communications.
pits! Attention in the pits! I need Chicago Wise Guys. Please report to the staging lane. Chicago Wise Guys, please report to staging lane 6 and 7. I repeat, Chicago Wise Guys, this is your call to the staging lanes now. Chicago Wise Guys, please report to the staging lanes. Attention in the pits. Did somebody lose a phone? I repeat, attention in the pits. Did somebody lose a phone? If you lost your cell phone, please report to the tower. The announcers have your cell phone.
Little toddler on the screen, hair tied up in a bow on the top. So, need to come on up here. It's an iPhone. Come on up here and claim your property. We certainly don't want to be responsible for it. If so, reach in your pocket. If you're missing your cell phone, it's got a picture of a baby on the screensaver. We got it.
It was found by the lemonade stand down here by the tower. Okay, folks, start making your way back to your seats here shortly. Giving you a little warning, get on back to your seats ASAP. We are going to proceed with the big show. Funny cars are coming up next.
spectator side golf carts, we're looking right at you. We can't have you there. We can't have you there. It is a safety hazard. We need you to move somewhere else.
Yeah, for the safety sounds better.
So if you are in a golf cart next to the spectator lane over there, we need you to move. We can't have you sitting there.
I don't see nobody moving, but yeah, we need those golf carts moved directly across from the tower. This is a safety issue. We are getting the funny cars out here next. We will not be able to run.
We're going to call you by name. Pierce, Dieters, Robinson. Unfortunately, guys, you got to move. You're blocking customers. Please, you guys got to move. All you guys in the golf carts, you got to move. Sorry.
One's moving. We got 4 other golf carts over there. There we go. There's 2 moving. 3 moving, 4 moving, 5. Thank you, guys. We appreciate it. We appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for moving the golf carts. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Well, folks, if you're out in the pits, time to come back to the stands. The track prep is over. The funny cars are firing up.
Funny car, funny car, funny car. My favorite things on the property. I love them, love them, love them. They're bringing the coffins down. That's what happens when they bring the body down. They call that closing the coffin on you, Mike.
I tell you what, I think these funny cars would consistently get favorite race car at any raceway they perform at. Out of all the cool stuff that we have here, it seems like funny cars always rank number 1.
Hey, I don't know why, but they're after my heartstrings too, man. Funny car is where it's at. These are the baddest, fastest cars on the planet. They are so cool to drive, so fun to watch. Love funny car. Anytime we're on the property. The tremor out there. Oh, what's his name? I know his name. It's come on.
I know. I've seen back and bouncing on back down the racetrack. Got a bug going on over here by the tower. The twist and shout machine. I think we are alcohol powered on both sides. A little methanol funny car action coming at you, and that is going to be something that's special when they stage these things.
That's my man Dana on the far lane driving the Tremor. That's a nostalgia 79 Firebird throwback.
Yep.
Gorgeous funny car. Taking out the Cutlass, twist and shout in the Freedom Motorsports side. Blown and check the alcohol funny cars on the starting line right now. Dana Kleinhofer in the far lane, driving the Tremor 79 Firebird funny car. Taking on the twist and shout Cutlass funny car in the Neil Gerst piloted Cutlass funny car.
A treat when they get these things staged. When they pre-stage them, they start bringing up the RPMs. You'll hear them start ripping the throttle. Bam, 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 bam. They'll stage them and launch them. That's the way you run an alcohol funny car.
Maybe not these guys, but Top Alcohol does that. These guys could be nostalgia, and they could run off an idol, too. Kleinhofer, though, straight down Broadway. He jumps the lights, but, man, that car was on a pass. He's ready for this weekend. That car's put together.
Oh,
Twisted Shout, busting the tires loose off the starting line, heads for the wall, collects it, gets it back in the groove, coming back around for another blast.
I'd say that car is properly named.
Twisted Shout for sure, all the way down the racetrack. That's why they named those funny cars that. These things are, you have to manhandle them the whole time. If not, these things will be from the guardrail to guardrail, all the way down the racetrack. That's why I love funny cars. These take a driver to drive. Dragsters, you can just point that thing and shoot. Funny car, that takes a driver. That thing is from one guardrail to the next, all the way down the racetrack. You're fighting it to keep it in your lane.
Looked to me like the Twist and Shout car got about 100 foot out, tried to wad the tire up because you could see that baby shaking on the way all the way down the racetrack. He tried to get back into it. As soon as he did, it shook again, headed towards the wall, headed towards the center line. He used every bit of the width of that racetrack on the way down to the 8th mile.
See, and that's what Mike's here for. I said that all in like 2.5 seconds, and then he explained what I said right after. I love it.
Well, we got contrasting styles up here,
And you're my interpreter.
and that's why we're together, folks.
He is my interpreter.
But we're not done with funny cars yet. We got 2 more coming to the water.
And we've got Nitro Altereds after them.
So if you're ready for a little more nitro, when we get done with our funny car, the Altereds will be in the box.
They are bringing the funny cars to life now. Ray Drew in the far lane. My man, he won it. He won it all here for the World Series in the top alcohol class. Taking on my man from Sweden in the near lane. Yep. My man, Dan Crowner, I just want to say he has beat these guys many, many times. Ray Drew. That's Lance Van Houten. Lance Van Houten out of Sweden on the near side, taking on Ray Drew in the far side. And Dan Crownhart, the owner of the tracks, he wants to make sure he knows that I know that he has beat Ray Drew before. The man, Ray Drew, has won several national events with NHRA, IHRA, everything under the sun. This guy is a winner, as can be in the far lane. And Lance Van Houten, he is no slouch in the near lane either. Both these guys know how to put 5-second passes on the board for quarter-mile times in these funny cars.
Gentlemen on this side from Sweden, no less, all the way from Sweden.
And these are top alcohol cars. They bring up the R's, they get ready, they drop the clutch and go. Ray Drew gets way out. My man, look at it, both right down Broadway. We got Nitro Alters closing the body down right now.
All right, Nitro in the air.
That's the burner over there, far late. Pro Glass sponsored car. Mr. Bob Merrily made the glass for that. Lexon windshield and door glasses for the new Drastic Plastic body.
Loving on this Drastic Plastic. This car has been here for before. What a show this car will put on. Just hoping he can get down the mile with it. Right with the car over here behind the tower lane. He can't get it in reverse. Had trouble doing the burnout, and now it will not go in reverse.
Tough break for the Freedom Motorsports side. Looks like Dave Harada is going to be making a 5 run in the Drastic Plastic. Don't know if they can make it back to the starting line. It's still running. They have pushed these things back before. That's how it started. They never had reversers. Now they're pushing it back. Looks like they're going to make a run.
If it goes forward, if he can get it into first gear, he can still stage this thing.
Looks like that's what they're going to
And that's exactly what they intend on doing. Cheers to Harada for waiting for him. This isn't just a normal gas car. These are nitro fired. It takes a little bit to do that.
Harada, no slouch behind the wheel of a fuel car. This guy, he's competed in national event dragsters, everything funny car. This is the man.
I was going to say, usually pilots a fuel funny car, does he
A
not?
fuel dragster, sir. Fuel
Okay.
dragster. That's what his family's got.
Looks like Harada's going to get a single pass as the car over here in the tower lane has had some issues. They cannot get it to in gear. Nice run for Harada.
Way to go to Dave Harada and Tom Botry, the burner. He knows how to put the numbers on the board.
494, 178 hot mile an hour for Harada. Good little lap, and we'll see these guys again. They will get the bugs ironed out in that Nitro Roadster. Ozark Mountain Super Shifters, let's have you to the lanes. Ozark Mountain Super Shifters, let's get you back up here, 8 and 9. Wise guys, you should be in 6 and 7. Quick 8 next round, round 2 and 8 and 9. You're coming out next. So Ozark Mountain Super Shifters, next round action. Let's have you up here, lanes 8 and 9. You up here, lanes 8 and 9, as quick as you can respond, Ozark Mountain Super Shifters. And here we go, next round action in our quick 8 event, down to 4. Competition by to lead things off. That's unfortunate. Zach Halverson over here by the tower. So Zach with a competition bias, his competition could not answer the bell. A single pop. He ends up going 450 in his ET, so he'll advance on to final round action. John Biaggi in the dragster trying to advance on to final round. Pretty sure that's DJ Matika over here in the Chevrolet. And it is. By the tower, dragster over in the spectator lane. No box final the lanes. No box final the lanes. We need ya. So one of these two going to advance on to go up against Halverson in the final round action of our quick 8 event. Going to 8th mile. Oh, these guys went through a round of qualifying. Door car against dragster, and let's see who can advance on against the dragster for our final round action. Matika been killing it on the tree. I've seen him run in the IHRA events with this same car. He usually runs Top Sportsman.
This is a mean setup, man. I think this guy's been going rounds all weekend long. I don't know what you got, Mike, but I think he's going to do it.
Matika in at 450, and the win goes to DJ Matika. He runs dead on with a 5. So nice run for DJ Matika. He advances on against Halverson in the final in our quick 8 event.
Nice pass for DJ. Way to go, buddy.
And by the spectator stands, that's Flying Brian Fern there, towing his dragster to the end. He was the guy who couldn't get the car to fire and had to give it up in going into the final round. So a little bit of applause for Brian as he takes his front engine dragster to the end of the racetrack.
Love that car. Love that front engine dragster.
Darn shame he couldn't make the call. Brian is killer in these quick 8s.
We got Chicago Wise Guys coming up next. Josh Dunn in that gorgeous Malibu wagon. taking on Dizzy Cesario in the Wicked Yoder. Twin turbo Toyota pickup truck versus blown injected wagon.
Believe these two matched up first round as well.
They did, buddy. They did. Let's see what they got for each other now.
I mean, I don't think I've seen a few station wagons, Malibu station wagons out on the streets. None of them sounded like that.
Dizzy Cesario just hanging that burnout out there. He's punishing those Hoosiers. My God, what a burnout. And dude, seriously, Mike, I have never heard another wagon that I love more than this one in the far lane right now. That's Josh Dunn in that gorgeous Malibu wagon.
Dizzy letting all the smoke out of the tires on that burnout. Man, we can't hardly see the cars right now. It's got to clear.
For sure. The tower is definitely blocked. We can barely see the track right now. It is clearing up.
Dizzy in the Wicked Yoda, the Toyota pickup truck, the only Toyota pickup truck pro mod you're going to see right here on the line at Cordova Dragway for the Summer Nationals.
On the starting line right now, Chicago Wise Guys, Josh Dunn versus Dizzy Cesario.
Oh no, and Josh tries to go up against the trans brake. It doesn't hold. Cesario with a good clean launch. He ends up going 746 at 181 mile an hour. We'll see if Josh can give this a go again.
Can you believe that out of a pickup truck, though? I'm talking about a little Yoder pickup truck. Almost went 200 miles an hour in front of you right now. That right there, 746, is what funny cars used to run.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
no
the
joke.
last 10 years. Okay?
No joke.
Car would beat funny cars. That's insane.
See if Dunn's got her straightened out here. Yep.
That's Josh Dunn with Dunn & Gone Racing, sponsored by Mosher Engineering and Overdone Services. Gets down there 764 to 181 miles an hour on that blown injected wagon.
A pair of sweet 7-second passes to start this thing off, and we're just going to get faster from here because that's what we did last time. No box final, box final, no box final, box final. Need you to the lanes, please.
Here's the president of the Chicago Wise Guys in the near lane. 33 years strong with the Chicago Wise Guys and the president's Pete Demos. And that gorgeous, gorgeous Camaro. Taking on Brian Clark. Jeff Lomness in the Mustang, far lane. Bottle-fed Mustang. Jeff Lomness.
The Shelby Mustang, no less. Good-looking race car. I'm telling you what, these Shelby machines are awesome to look at. And, boy, there's some street versions of these things that are not anything you want to mess with on stoplight to stoplight.
Oh, and this thing, Mike, you don't want to mess with from stoplight to stoplight ever. This thing's bottle-fed. I'm talking almost 4,000 horsepower underneath the hood of this thing. Taking on Pete Demos in his gorgeous Camaro. Camaro versus Ford. Mustang versus Camaro. On the starting line right now. Who's the Ford fans out there?
Looks like Lomness is going to make a single as Demos looks like he's having a few issues.
Tough break for the Chevy fans out there right now. Looks like Ford's going to take a bye run. Jeff Lomness in his bottle-fed nitrous Mustang.
$729, 155 for the Mustang. Pretty good run. A couple 3 7-second runs we got on the board right now. running. We got more running. Here comes that Nova.
Gene Nesmith, the blown and injected Nova. Berkey's Farm Store side.
And here's Brian Clark in the centrifugally supercharged Mustang Pro Charger is what he's got on there.
That's why I messed it up, Mike. It's Jeff Lominus with the white Mustang, and it's Brian Clark with the black Mustang.
There you go. You got it nailed.
I'll figure it out one day. Gene Nesmith versus Brian Clark. Chevy versus Ford on the starting line again. Nova versus Mustang.
Funny thing about these centrifugal superchargers, they got to extend the front end of these cars to fit those on there because they go on the front of the motor. And you can see how this Mustang has physically got about 2 more feet on the hood than a usual Mustang does.
They still look good, though, don't they, Mike?
That looks like a race car.
It looks gorgeous. It looks gorgeous. But, yeah, that is about 2 more foot of front end than that Mustang usually has.
All right, we need small tire to 4 and 5. Super Street to 6 and 7. Super Street 6 and 7. Small tire to 4 and 5. Nesmith had a good week last week with his Nova. I was saying earlier, they run up in Great Lakes Dragway, won the event with this car.
Took it all, yes. Congratulations to the Nesmith family for winning it. I guess that was their first win, too, with the Chicago Wise guys.
It was. First one. He's been running with him for a while. Said something about that was his first win drag racing ever. So
that's wicked, man. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations.
Let's see if he can do it again.
Who wants the Ford to win it?
Good laps going on.
Win light goes on for Gene. Oh, my God. Look at that Brian Clark. He cuts a .99360 foot. Less than a second.
Wow, that's a lap.
My God. 217 miles an hour out of Gene Nesmith in that Nova. 635. Out of a door car, Mike.
A sub 6.4 run right there. That might be the fastest Wise Guy run we've had all night, isn't it?
All night, sir. All night. I mean, that's faster than top alcohol funny car right there. Right there. 630s out of a door car at 217 miles an hour.
Yeah, baby. Letting all the smoke out of the tires. That's a burnout for you.
That's my man, Jeff Lumbert. And Steve Malik, man, in an extreme burn. Both these guys love punishing those slicks. Seriously. All about the showmanship out there right now. Steve Malik in the far lane. Taking on Jeff Lumbert in the near lane in that new McCamus Nova.
I seen backup lights on that Nova. Can you believe it? A Wise Guy car, a Pro Mod car, backlight. There they are. Backup lights on with that car. That's amazing.
Well, look at all the burnout smoke, man. He needs it. You can barely see that thing.
Not many race cars of this caliber do you see flashing black backup lights on the way down the racetrack. This thing is ultra cool. And loving on these wicked looking headlights he's got going on.
Oh, the blue headlights look awesome on it. That's a Tim McCamus 67 Nova right
Tim
there.
McCamus built car there.
Oh, yes. Oh,
yeah,
yes.
Tim famous for his Pro Mods.
Missing one in box. Missing one.
Box, we need one of you. Box, you better get up here. Final round. Box, we're missing one of you.
We got Steve Malik in the far lane, taking on Jeff Lumbert in that gorgeous blown and ejected 67 Nova. 582 cubic inches. He flips the headlights on too, Mike. Look
Oh,
at this.
boy, he went from blue to white.
This thing has all the bells and whistles. Lumbert's in first. Waiting on Malik. Malik's in. Lumbert's in. Here comes the light.
Malik out on him with a Plymouth. Whoa, nice run for Steve Malik, 644 with a 196 mile an hour.
Man, great pass for Lumbert as well. He goes 7-11, just breaking that thing up at 182 miles an hour. Like I said, that car's brand new. He's working it out. Way to go to Lombard Racing.
Super Street, need you up here. Small tire, need you up here. In the lane, Super Street to the lanes. Small tire to the lanes, we need you. Here comes your boy, Greg.
The Dirty Bird in the water box now. That's Joliet Joseph himself. The man, the myth, the legend from Builders Brawl. That's seen on TV, Motor Trend TV, and Garage Squad. He's got a new TV show out on 0260.tv. It's like Netflix for gearheads. It's called Builders Brawl. You guys can check it out. There's a free 7-day trial for it. Head on over to 0260.tv and check out Netflix for gearheads.
Loving on these purple light ground effects he's got going on here. This is really cool. He's going all out with this car, and he has won races with this thing. He actually won World Series last year in our Chicago Wise Guys event.
Oh, for sure, for sure. This car is one of the baddest on the planet. I'm telling you. He bought it from Scotty Cannon himself. So
he bought it from Scotty, the legend. Scotty, the legend Cannon.
It was his wife's car. He built for his wife, okay? But that is a Scotty Cannon car for sure.
Scotty Cannon is a legend in pro mod racing. You go back to the 80s, late 80s, early 90s in pro mod. He dominated, and I mean dominated, went to every race and won it.
He was the onset car, and he had the tomato on it.
Yep.
He ran Fuel Funny car for a while as well.
Yes, he did.
And sponsored by Oakley. That's Scotty Cannon, if you guys remember that guy. But that's Scotty Cannon car right there on the starting line right now. All carbon fiber, Dirty Bird. There's a Roadrunner on the wing that's a skeleton. That thing is just wicked all over.
Zopo let it all hang out. Prepare yourselves, folks. Going to be a good run. Well, he goes towards the center line. He has to check up as she made a move to the center line, lifted the wheels in the air on the hit, got out there, and once it set down the front wheels, he was pointed towards the center line, brought it back down, pedaled the car, went towards the center line again, so he finally decided, hey, you know what? I think I've had enough.
Way to save it, boss. The thing still ran 790 in and out of it from half track. 790. What a pass, man. He wants to get in the fives this weekend, so don't think he wants to disappoint anybody out there. He is a showman himself, so he's trying to get that thing in the fives for you, folks. Just wait. It's coming back around.
There we go. Gear jamming, wheel hanging, good time. This is the Ozark Mountain Super Shifters. Good looking 67 Chevelle over here by the tower.
Just going to say that, Mike. We got Chevelle versus Nova on the starting line right now.
Super Street and small tire, Super Street and small tire.
Ozark Mountain Super Shifters on the starting line right now. That's Ron Niles in the Chevelle near lane, dialed in 865, taking on Steve Klava in the far lane, dialed in 1006. Starting line advantage goes to the Freedom Motorsports lane. Who's it going to be at the top end? It is Niles. He goes 868 on that 865 dial at 151 miles an hour to the next round.
All right, who we got on the crowd who are Chevrolet fans? You Chevrolet fan, let's hear you. Chevrolet over in the spectator side. Who we got on the crowd who are Ford fans? Ford over here in the tower lane. So we got a Chevrolet on Ford matchup coming right at you. Billy Miller in his wicked 67 Camaro. 68 Camaro, excuse me, taking on that Ford Falcon. No, it is a Ford Fairlane, I believe. Justin Clark piloting that black machine.
That Fairlane's got that Thunderbolt hood on it, too. Gorgeous setup. That thing's all lowered, mean, and nasty looking.
And I said earlier, Billy Miller, small block Chevy under the hood, he cranks that thing to about 8,000 RPM every time he shifts it. I mean, he ain't kidding around. He don't care if the rods come flying through the hood. It's like, we're out here to have a good time. We're out here to win races. If I break it, I break it.
Way up for Billy. Looks like he's got some issues, though. Lets the 4 go around him. Tough break for Billy.
Miller, once again, he goes towards the center line. Must be something about that spectator side as he had to get out of it as well. So the Ford takes the win. Camaro, Blue 69, sponsored by Tri-County Speed. And I'm not sure if he's on a solo pass or not because Eric Leander is back there in the 64 Chevelle in the burnout box. Yeah, it looks like he is on a solo lap, so we probably got a little breakage going on, a competition by. And Dave Stewart going to take his run right here. Super straight, need you to the lanes. We will run without you. Super straight, we need you to the lanes. We will run without you. .868, 148 mile an hour for the Camaro. And here comes Leander in that classic Chevelle.
They did the two-tone on that car. I never really liked the two-tones on the Chevelles, but that looks cool.
Rolling the gears on the way down the racetrack. All 5 speeds for Leander. Ends up going 10:58, 127 mile an hour. Solid pass, Eric Leander.
Looks like we got box final coming around the corner right now. Sorry, no box final coming around the corner right now. No box final in the water box next. That's Ryan Robinson in the near lane out of Comanche, Iowa, dialed in 624. Taking out Steve Rars. Great reaction time out of Ryan Robinson. Can he turn it into a win? He does. He goes 629 with a 5 on that 624 dial with a 004 reaction time. Way to go for Ryan Robinson winning the no box final today here at the Summer Nationals. Sponsored by Twisted Shifters and 360 Steel. Box final in the water box now. Anthony Lane in the far lane. Zach Halverson in the near lane. Black Dragster dialed in 450. Lane dialed in 491. Far side. Final round box right now. Lane killing it on the tree. Turns it into a win. Look at that. 492 with the 2 on that 491 dial. Tough break for Halverson, who runs 6 thousandths red. Goes breaks out by 6 thousandths. Anthony Lane takes the win, cutting the tree down. 006 reaction time. Way to go for Anthony Lane, winning the Summer Nationals. Sponsored by Twisted Shifters and 360 Steel.
Good run by Anthony. Another trophy to add to his collection. He is quite the accomplished drag racer here at Cordova. Seen him win World Series before. I don't know if he's got a Summer Nationals trophy before, but he does now.
Outlaw Gassers, please report to the staging lanes now. I need Outlaw Gassers. Please beat the heat and the Outlaw Gassers. Please report to staging lanes now. I need Outlaw Gassers and beat the heat. Please report to the staging lanes now. This is
Semifinals in our Super Street class coming at you. They are sitting in the water box. Quarter mile is where they're running. 1090 index is what they're trying to hit. Steve Johnson over there in the Monte Carlo. He had the bye run last time out. He went under that 1090 index. Didn't matter because he had the bye run. James Wilson Sr. in the blue Camaro in the burnout box. So Johnson, the Monte Carlo, Wilson Sr. in the Camaro, and he might be having some issues.
Ozark Mountain Super Shifters, please report to the staging lanes now. I need Ozark Mountain Super Shifters, please report to the staging lanes now.
So Johnson with a competition bye as James Wilson Sr. cannot answer the bell. Something going on with that blue Camaro. That is a brand new race car for him. They just bought that thing in the off season, put a motor tranny combination in it. They've been working on it pretty much ever since. He's had some effective runs with it today, but they obviously don't have all the bugs ironed out yet. So Johnson going to run against this Cutlass in the final round. Pilot in the Oldsmobile on a bye run. Gets the win just as soon as he crosses the staging beams, is exactly what he did. Ends up running 1197. Doesn't really care if he gets that 1090 index.
We got small tire grudge racing coming up here next shortly.
28-inch tire on the back of these. Just for comparison, big tire car runs a 36-inch tire. So big difference between the rear slicks on these cars. And here's that interesting combination of a rat rod that you love so much over here by the tower.
The Mad Max machine, buddy. That's the closest thing I can think of what it is. It got a top fuel wing on the back, suicide doors. Looks like a 32 Ford grill on the
Yeah,
front of it.
I think you're right about the 32 Ford grill on the front.
Right. That thing looks wicked, man. It is definitely a hodgepodge. I mean, it looks like it was almost like an MG too, a Mini.
Could be. That's not a bad call because it's a wagon. Colin Nowak in the Mustang and Zach Gibbons in the Rat Rod.
Gibbons gets it. He goes 566 at 120 miles an hour on that Mad Max machine.
These Malibus, popular race car these days, these Chevrolet Malibus, this particular year range, which is 78, 79, 80, something along those lines. They got nice straight body lines, kind of a boxy style to them. They're popular race cars, and under the hood, even though a lot of them came with 6 cylinders, not hard to fit a small block Chevy under the hood of these things.
No, a lot of engine compartment space, but not a lot of extra weight around it, you know?
So we have a lot of them here as race cars, and they make good-looking race cars. Taking on the Catfish Camaro. That's Nate Mamaster in the Catfish Camaro. Who we got over here?
Taking out Bob Barker in the Boo. Starting line advance to Camaro. Can he turn into a win? He does. He goes 555 on that $530. The starting line advantage. Put him on the next round. Attention to the pits. Ozark Mountain Super Shifters, please report to staging lane 6 and 7. Ozark Mountain Super Shifters, please report to staging lane 6 and 7. I repeat, I need Ozark Mountain Super Shifters, please report to staging lane 6 and 7. Like to remind everybody, we still got all the big show coming back. We got Nitro Funny Cars, Altereds, Dragsters. We got 5 jet cars on the property. So stay in the seats. We got a big show left.
Do a little track prep here first. Going to bring the big stuff back out shortly. So if you enjoyed those extreme top fuel dragsters, we're going to call them back up here pretty darn soon, along with the funny cars, the Nitro Altereds, which we're hoping the other guy gets his car straightened out and Harada doesn't have to make a solo pass. But what a run he made with that Nitro Altered. And, of course, the Chicago Wise Guys.
I am pumped up, Mike. Getting ready for more funny car action. We got jet cars. We got Nitro Dragsters. I am stoked, my man. This is gonna be a blast tonight. Seriously.
Gassers in the lanes, buddy. Gassers in the lanes.
Excellent to hear. We also got Chicago Wise Guys coming up here too. So more pro mods, more funny cars, more jet cars, more Nitro. All coming up here next. So if you are leaving your seats, you're going the wrong direction. Head on up to the stands. As soon as we get this trap prep done, we are going back to the big show.
It's time. The Twisted Shifter Summer National, presented by 360 Steel. Cordova Dragway, Friday and Saturday, June 19th and 20th. From across the country, it's extreme top fuel nitro dragsters, supercharged funny cars, radical pro mods, nostalgia pro stocks, and more. June 19th and 20th, Cordova Dragway blasting out at 6 p.m. Nitro Alters, nostalgia gassers, super shifters, and more. Plus flame-throwing jet bunny cars. The Twisted Shifter Summer National. $35 covers the action for both events. Cordova Dragway. We're gonna blow you away.
Here at Freedom Motorsports, 1204 South Galena Avenue, Dixon, Illinois. We're the #1 CF Moto dealer in the Midwest. And we don't mess around. Top brands, side-by-sides, rugged quads. We've got them ready for your next adventure. Need repairs? Our expert team keeps you unstoppable. Order your machine, we'll build it in-house, no delay. And yes, we've got financing ready to roll. From custom accessories to window tint, helmets, clothing, everything you need. So come on down today. Let's get you on the trail and find your freedom.
When you need hardcore chassis components, there's only one name, Quartermax Racing, home of 43 World Championships. If it's tough enough for a 5,000 horsepower Pro Mod, it's the highest quality for your
All right,
car.
folks,
We
darkness
manufacture
is
all
falling
factory
upon us,
systems
and that
with
is a
petrol
good
cars
thing.
right here in-house.
Because when we get our fuel cars up here and they're on their way, they're going to light up your night. So darkness being a good thing, we can see the fuel tips, we can see some header flame. It's going to be ultra cool when we get them up here to the lanes. We got a little sportsman racing to do first. We're going to run the gassers here as soon as we get the track ready to go.
Drives to the big rigs that keep America moving. Billet aluminum and stainless steel, CNC machined right here in Illinois. Classic and retro shift knobs in hundreds of colors, all with custom laser engraving and full color logo options. And custom heavy duty walking canes. Order yours today at twistedshifters.com.
Out here, connection isn't a luxury, it's how we live. But too often, people are stuck dealing with slow speeds, buffering, and unreliable service. That's where Strata Communications changes everything. With 100% fiber optic internet, you get the speed you need. Fiber moves at the speed of light, delivering fast, smooth, uninterrupted performance every time. And unlike outdated systems, Strata's network is built underground, protected from storms, interference, and the unexpected. It's not just fast, it's consistent, reliable. Built
Folks,
to
pick
perform
out
day
your
in and day out with no
50-50
compromise.
tickets. It's
And
worth
designed for the
$730, so
future,
get your
ready to handle
50-50
new
tickets
technology,
out of your pockets. I'm going to give you a second to do just
But what's
that,
really sets Strata
and I'll
apart
read the
is the
winning
behind
ticket
it.
number.
When you call,
You'll claim your prize down at the
Not a
Pork
call
Chop
center
Shop
states away.
tent
A local
at
team
the
that
base of the
understands your
tower.
needs
The
and delivers
winning
a
number in our
customer
50-50
service.
drawing, 297011. I'll repeat it, 297011. $733 is going to be your prize. $733, 297011.
Congratulations. Imagine that, Mike, leaving in here with $733 extra dollars.
I mean, yeah, I'd take that, wouldn't you?
For sure.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Congratulations, whoever won that.
I mean, with today's prices, that fill up your gas tank, what, maybe twice?
Maybe twice.
You got a diesel, maybe twice.
Hey, after we get a minute, we got to talk to our box winner.
See if that's on, buddy.
It's on.
All right, we got our box winner up in the tower with us, Anthony Lane. This is your first Summer Nationals win here, or what's the story?
I don't know for sure. I can't tell you.
I
It's been a lot of years.
I've seen you win a World Series. I've seen you do that, but I think this might be your first Summer Nationals win in box. So,
Maybe. We've raced a lot of IHRA stuff in IHRA Nationals.
IHR Nationals, okay. So good to see you win that thing. You were dominant all day long. You were cutting down the tree, burning it up. So you did exactly what it took to win the race.
Yeah, we had a lot of good competitors. It was nice to see all the fans and all the other race cars here. It was a good time.
Anthony, the proprietor of Lane Automotive and Speed in Fulton, Illinois. So if you need something done with engines, engine blocks, or something along the time, Anthony can help you out.
Well, thanks for putting on a 5,000 to win in the backyard. Thanks, guys.
Congratulations, sir. $5,000. Big winner chicken dinner. Anthony Lane winning it this weekend here at the Summer National, sponsored by Twisted Shifters and 360 Steel. Congratulations to Anthony Lane.
Lynn Garland up to the winner's circle for pictures. Lynn Garland to the winner's circle for pictures. Here's that Pontiac Chieftain up here in the Tower Lane. Bill Eveland. Don't see many of these at the racetrack, that's for sure and for certain. Taking on Josh Bartles and the Passin' Gas Chevrolet Nova. The Deuce.
Got some outlaw casters here for you right before the big show. Wheels way up for the Chieftain.
And we could tell from the tower, we could see him steering that thing with the wheels in the air, because you got to, when the wheels go in the air, once they set down, you better have the wheels pointed straight, because guess if you don't, what happens?
Head's where you're aiming there, bud.
And you could tell him adjusting with the wheels in the air, thinking, I got to get them straight, because it's going to set down any second.
There's that Studebaker delivery job. Far lane. Gorgeous, gorgeous deal. Taking out Noah in the near lane. That's Abraham Wilson in the near lane, taking out Stephen Rice in the Berkey's Farm Store side. Rice gets down there 11.64 at 114 miles an hour. Wilson breaks the beams 13.34 at 103 through the stripes.
All right, folks, here's the call you've been waiting for. Extreme Top Fuel to the lanes. Extreme Top Fuel, we need you to the lanes. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not in your seats, time to start heading this way. Extreme Top Fuel, we need you to the staging lanes, please. And the Quick 8 Final, or Quick 8 Final will take you as well.
Attention in the pitch. Quick 8 final. Please report to the staging lanes now. I need Quick 8 finalists. Please report to the staging lanes now. Attention in the pitch. Quick 8 finalists. Please report to the staging lanes now.
Couple of cool gassers on the lines right here. That 55 Chevy, the Hoochie Mama, taking on the High Life Falcon.
High Life Falcon hangs that front end up. True story, this thing's got 1 pound of metal flake in that paint
Ain't
job.
that something? 1 pound of metal flake. And boy, in the sunshine, you can tell that is true.
It didn't slow him down at all. He goes 941 at 142 miles an hour. Near lane goes 966 at 133 through the stripes.
Hey, man, he says he has High Life Race Team T-shirts available at his trailer. I'll be seeing you later. I got something I got to do.
That's a cool shirt if I've ever seen one, my man. Get on over there. Check it out. Everybody head over to the pits here later. Check out your favorite car, your driver. Chicago Wise Guys got new books that they're signing for everybody. Why don't you get out, check out the Manufacturers Midway, Cordova Clothing Company, all the different vendors we got on over here. Check them out.
Super shifters out next.
We got Beat the Heat back up again. Jim Luckett in the near lane. What's the other guy's name, John? Jim Luckett, our two-time World Championship winner. Both retired police officers. Jim Luckett and my buddy John, Officer John. Beat the Heat. They try to keep the kids off the street and bring it to the drag strip. John Holbert in the far lane, taking out Jim Luckett in the near lane. John Holbert gets down there. 10:34 at 129 miles an hour. My man Jim Luckett breaks the beams 13:38 at 71 miles an hour with the lights a blaring.
Lane 6 and 7. This is another call you've been waiting for out in the stands. Funny car. Lane 6 and 7. Extreme Top Fuel as well. Let's have you in the lanes.
We need funny cars to 6 and 7. Funny car, funny car, funny car. Please report to lane 6 and 7.
When you need hardcore chassis components, there's only one name, Quartermax Racing, home of 43 World Championships. If it's tough enough for a 5,000 horsepower Pro Mod, it's the highest quality for your car. We manufacture it all, from four-link systems to anti-roll bars, right here in-house. Don't just race, dominate. Quartermax Racing, Pro Mod tough, bracket ready. Visit quartermax.com.
It's time. The Twisted Shifter Summer National, presented by 360 Steel. Cordova Dragway, Friday and Saturday, June 19th and 20th. From across the country, it's extreme top fuel nitro dragsters, supercharged funny cars, radical pro mods, nostalgia pro stocks, and more. June 19th and 20th, Cordova Dragway blasting out at 6 p.m. Nitro alters, nostalgia gassers, super shifters, and more. Plus flame-throwing jet bunny cars. The Twisted Shifter Summer National. $35 covers the action for both events. Cordova Dragway. We're gonna blow you away.
Please report to the staging lanes now.
American
I need
made
all three of those
Twisted
classes to
Shifters
the
make
staging
something for
lanes
nearly
now.
anyone. Custom shift knobs for hot rods to haulers, muscle cars, imports, four-wheel drives to the big rigs that keep America moving. Billet aluminum and stainless steel, CNC machined right here in Illinois. Classic and retro shift knobs in hundreds of colors, all with custom laser engraving and full color logo options. And custom heavy-duty walking canes. Order yours today at twistedshifters.com.
Here at Freedom Motorsports, 1204 South Galena Avenue, Dixon, Illinois. We're the #1 CF Moto dealer in the Midwest. And we don't mess around. Top brands, side-by-sides, rugged quads. We've got them ready for your next adventure. Need repairs? Our expert team keeps you unstoppable. Order your machine, we'll build it in-house, no delay. And yes, we've got financing ready to roll. From custom accessories to window tint, helmets, clothing, everything you need. So come on down today. Let's get you on the trail and find your freedom.
Out here, connection isn't a luxury, it's how we live. But too often, people are stuck dealing with slow speeds, buffering, and unreliable service. That's where Strata Communications changes everything. With 100% fiber optic internet, you get the speed you need. Fiber moves at the speed of light, delivering fast, smooth, uninterrupted performance every time. And unlike outdated systems, Strata's network is built underground, protected from storms, interference, and the unexpected. It's not just fast, it's consistent, reliable, built to perform day in and day out with no compromises. And it's designed for the future, ready to handle growing demand, new technology, and whatever comes next. But what truly sets Strata apart is the people behind it. When you call, you're talking to a real person, not a call center states away. A local team that understands your needs and delivers award-winning customer service. Strata Communications.
Oh my God. I just got some news to the tower. I hear Chicago Wise Guys finalist going to be Gene Nesmith versus Joe Zoper, the Dirty Bird, versus that blown injected Nova. That will be the final round for the Chicago Wise Guys. I can't wait to see this, folks. You guys got a treat ahead of you.
And right now, Nesmith in the Nova with about a 100th advantage. Is that what he's got on the ET? Is what he's run tonight, or a 10th? What has it been?
Man, I don't even know, Mike, but I know he's got a bunch of mile per hour on him.
Yeah, I think he's got a 10th on him on the runs that we had so far, because Nesmith has been doing 4 threes. No, where's he been going?
I don't remember there, bud, but I know it's fast. I know it's the fastest.
Yeah, I think he's been going a 10th faster than Zolper here tonight. I don't remember the exact ETs.
But Zolper's still breaking his motor in, too, so he's got a lot left in that thing.
Well, I fully anticipate Joe's going to come out here and just lay it down. I mean, he is going to turn it up as far as he can. You know he will. He wants to win another one of these. Last time he won one of these was right here.
You know it, and he's got the machine to do it, so let's see what happens. Folks, you're in for a treat. That's going to be coming up here shortly. It's the Chicago Wise Guy Final. Coming up here real quick. We got Extreme Top Fuel in the water box now. Funny cars coming up next. Nitro Altereds, Jet Cars, Chicago Wise Guys Finals, all in store coming up next.
All right, folks, if you're out and about, time to head back to the stands. Extreme Top Fuel is firing up in the water box as we speak, and they are going to light up the night.
If you aren't in your seats, you need to get up there now. Nitro-powered front-engine dragsters on the starting line right now. I think these guys are under 75%, brother.
Well, let's see what they light up when they turn the other fuel pump on.
Yeah, maybe.
Turn it up.
Love this class. Front engine dragsters, nostalgia as can be, nitro powered as well. These things are the most hairiest cars at the track right now to handle. So much horsepower, sitting on top of the rear end with the transmission between your legs.
Oh, man. That's an experience in itself.
That is variety.
400 to 500 cubic inches of blown Hemi motor just a few inches in front of you.
Oh, yeah. When these things scatter, that's all up in your face, buddy. That's why they've got that little tiny windshield, just to kick the blower up out of your face once it comes unglued from the engine. Extreme Nitro Dragsters on the starting line now. That's Jim Young in the near lane, taking out John
Costa Lucky. And we see his flames. Oh, yeah. And some spark plugs. Costa Lucky shoots out a couple of spark plugs on the way down the racetrack.
Those are some souvenirs hanging out over there.
You're not kidding.
383 at 205 miles an hour in the 8th mile. My God, what a pass.
A little bit of header flame going on there. We got it going on. Nitro being burned as we speak. Well, you see them little sparklers when they get out to about 8th mile or down towards quarter mile. Those aren't just nothing. They are engine parts usually, and generally spark plugs.
Yes, they are. They are jet hot, red hot, flying out the headers. Spark plug tips.
A lot of these cars running double spark plugs to each cylinder, I should say. So when they kick one out, it'll go flying quite a ways. Couple good runs there. Jim Young, 383, 205 mile an hour. Kostelecki, 185 mile an hour as he trails Young through the 8th mile trap. But 200 mile to the 8th mile, that is moving right along, and that's what you're going to get out of these extreme top fuel cars. And don't go anywhere. We got 2 more of them sitting right behind the burnout box getting ready to run.
This is taking way too long.
To check the track as we saw some damage out of that car over there in the tower, in the spectator lane, I should say. So when you see something like that, little smoke, spark plugs kicking out into the air, you got to check the racetrack, make sure that it is quality and still sticky and there isn't nothing down on it. So far, it's checking out great. And we should have the next pair of extreme top fuelers firing up right now, as I see Dan giving him the thumbs up.
Let's go racing, folks. Let's bring the noise. Attention to the pits. Pro stocks, pro stocks. Please report to the staging lanes now. I need pro stocks in the staging lanes right now. Attention to the pits. Pro stock, pro stock. I need you to the staging lanes now. We got Extreme Nitro coming at you right now. Love hearing that cackle of nitro methane in the pipes. Love it.
Here comes the competition over here by the tower.
That's Mike Taylor in the near lane. And Larry got you in the red dragster far lane.
Taylor in the blue machine got you in the red one. A lot of frame rails showing up. Big Hemi power by both of these cars. Blown Hemi power. Nitromethane in the tanks. And we should see some legitimate header flame again when they launch these cars.
Taylor out of the box went 200 plus. This guy's just a hero story from the word go. I mean, he runs this car like no sponsors, out of his own pocket.
A nitro car.
Nitro car out of his own pocket, does this stuff. I mean, he has been building this car from years and years and years and gotten to where he's running 200s out of the box.
Whoa! 395 with a 669 mile an hour for Taylor. Nice little lap. Gotcha still has some issues going down the racetrack. Looked like he had holes out as he went down that right side.
If you were earlier, Taylor went 200 plus the first pass. That one, he went 395. Had some issues, got out of it, It's still at 169. Car's got so much more left in it. We got funny cars coming up here next, folks, so bear with us.
Just give it up. It ain't gonna work.
One more set of Extreme Top Fuel on the drag strip right now. We got Chris O'Reilly in the near lane, taking on John Lombardi in the far lane. Berkey's Farm Store side. Freedom Motorsports lane. Chris O'Reilly in his nitro-powered front-engine dragster.
Super Street final round. Super Street final round to the lanes. Here we go as they toe the line, our final pair of Extreme Top Fuel cars. They light up the night and we're about to rock. All right, all sorts of squirrely. He goes sideways with that car. So he gets out there, blows the tires off, and decides to save his equipment. 430 with a 9 at 181 miles an hour for the car in the spectator line, Lombardi.
And we've got funny cars coming out next. Okay, we got Ozarks coming out before funny cars. Sorry, guys, sorry. Ozark Mountain Super Shifters is coming up next. We got a bunch of stuff coming up here next. So after the Ozark Mountain Super Shifters, we got funny cars. We got Nitro Alters. We got the Chicago Wise Guys final. That's Gene Nesmith versus Joliet Joe Zoper.
And you don't want to miss that.
No, folks. You better be in the stands for that. We've got a lot more to come. 5 more Jack cars as well to run tonight. So the action is still coming. Stick to your seats. Super Street Final. Please report to the staging lanes now. I need the Super Street finalists. Please report to the staging lanes now. Super Street finalists, please report to the staging lanes now.
Justin Clark in the fast four, the 4-speed, 5-speed, excuse me. Fair lane. And Ron Niles in the 67 Chevelle. Justin Clark, nice 039 light. They're going all the way quarter mile. Let's see if he can hold off the Chevy. He does it. 869 with a 5 on the 866 dial.
Tough break for Ron Niles. Breaks out by 0.005 of a second.
I think he kind of had to. He had to make up the time on reaction time. He did not have the reaction time that he needed to win that round, so he's running it hard at the line, and he went too fast. Eric Leander in that classic Chevrolet. First year for the Chevy Malibu / Chevelle 1964. You're looking at one sitting on the line. And Dave Stewart in the 69 Camaro. Looks like we are down to 4 for our Ozark Mountain Super Shifters, and so we're going to see who's going to final right here. Neither with a light to ride home to mama about, but they're pretty similar. We'll see who got it at the stripe. Win goes to Eric Leander in that Chevelle 1059 on the 58. Pretty good package. On the ET, anyway.
That's going to be Chevelle versus Fairline in the finals for the Ozark Mountain Super Shifters.
Ford on Chevy matchup there.
We got another final round coming up in the water box here next. The Quick 8 final coming at you right now. Here's the Quick 8 final on the starting line right now.
DJ Matika in the Chevrolet.
Yep.
Zach Halverson in the black dragster. This is our final round in our Quick 8 event. These guys have went through a round of qualifying, plowed through a couple rounds of racing, and they're here to see who claims that quick 8 crown here for the Summer Nationals.
Attention in the pits. Attention in the pits. I need small tire finalists. Report to the staging lanes now. And I need the Wise Guys finalists. Please report to the staging lanes now. I need Gene Nesmith and Joe Soper to report to the staging lanes now. And the small tire finalists. Please report to the staging lanes now.
All right, Matika in the Chevrolet, Halverson in the Dragster. This ought to be a heck of a final round. I've seen DJ race on TV, man. He was on TV in the IHRA just about 2 weeks ago, running in Top Sportsman with this car. 001 red for Matika. Congratulations to Zach Halverson, our quick 8 winner here tonight.
Wow, what an upset. DJ been going round after round, wins an IHRA event a couple weeks ago, goes red by 100,000. Didn't win it. Oh, he competed it. Sorry, he didn't win it, but yeah, he was so close to winning it tonight. Tough break for DJ, and congratulations to Zach Halverson for taking it here at the 2026 Summer Nationals, sponsored by Twisted Shifters and 360 Steel.
001 red for Halverson. That is 1,000th of a second from a perfect light. 1,000th of a second is that's how close that was to a perfect light. And if he would have cut a perfect light, he probably would have won the race. So you lose a race by 1,000th of a second, and that's drag racing right there in a nutshell.
Oh, he's kicking himself all the way home, Mike.
When he sees that ET slip, he's not going to like it.
So I just heard some news over here, folks. We just got our first call for jet cars. If you guys aren't in the stands right now, get your way up there. We got 5 jet cars on the property getting ready to burn the house down. So party people, get on up to the stands. We got 5 jet cars getting ready to come up and light up the night.
But first, what do we got in the burnout box, Greg?
Funny car, funny car, funny car. That's Twisted Shout coming at you right now. That's Dana Kleinhofer in the Tremor funny car. Pontiac Trans Am Nostalgia Throwback funny car.
Give it up, bro.
That's Neil Girotte in the Twist and Shout Cutlass funny car in the Berkey's Farm Store side. Taking on Dana Kleinhofer in the near lane, tower side, Freedom Motorsports lane in the Tremor Nostalgia funny car. And the candy is now gone, folks. The candy has left the tower.
The tower, we're out of candy in the tower. I'll see you folks later. Nice race. Couple of outstanding alcohol funny car examples on the line. This is looks like a Trans Am or maybe a Firebird, 78, 79, the flavor over here by the tower. What'd you say the Twist and Shout car was, Oldsmobile?
Looks like a Cutlass to me, folks. We look at 416 and 171. Twist and Shout turning on the wind light.
Got that thing to quit twisting, and it went straight down Broadway. Sweet little run by the Twist and Shout car. 441 with a 2 at 164 for the Firebird. So not a bad run either. Both of them putting on a nice show here tonight.
We got more funny cars coming at you next. There's Lance Van Houten out of Sweden in the far lane, taking on my man Ray Drew. Ray Drew in the Freedom Motorsports lane has many NHRA titles underneath his belt and top alcohol funny car. No stranger to the winner's circle for NHRA or IHRA national events.
Really nice of Van Houten to come all over here from Sweden to race for us here tonight. We like that. Good looking Cobra Mustang for Ray Drew. That is an outstanding looking funny car. Not much of a white guy usually when it comes to the color of the paint on these race cars, but that thing looks great white with the blue stripes.
Oh, very, very sharp Shelby Mustang over there. Let's see what Van Houten's got for Drew. Both these cars, national event contenders. Top alcohol funny car on the line right now.
Bumping in pre-stage. RPM's coming up. Stage we go.
Oh,
baby.
Pops a blower. My God, he runs 382 at 171, though. He was on a mission after he blew that blower off it.
Looked like the blower gave way right after he got by the 8th mile marker, though, Greg. So he had that thing wind up hard at a 382, 171 mile an hour. He had it winding hard, and it gave up the ghost.
Look at those 60-foot times. Those, I'm telling
Oh, man.
about contenders.
Yeah.
National event winning cars right there. They both went sub 1 second, 60 foot. That means they went 60 feet in 0.9 seconds. Under a second. That is insanity.
Folks ought to realize what that's like. I mean, 60 foot, you're traveling that in less than a second off of the starting line. The G-forces must be amazing in these things when you launch the car.
Oh, yeah. That'll make you see black and white for sure. That stuff is nothing to mess around with. The G-forces leaving the starting line, those things will rattle filling out of your teeth as well. That's 0.9, sub 1 second, 60-foot times. Midwest Nostalgia Pro Stock coming up here next. That's Bill Graziano in the Ford Motorcraft machine in the near lane. Bill Graziano, usually driving for the Chicago Wise Guys. He is piloting a Midwest Nostalgia Pro Stock this weekend, taking on the Pro Glass Thunderbird.
Parachutes out already on the Firebird. You know what? That's not a good thing.
No, it's not. That's like throwing an anchor out the back. They're going to get on it, though, right now. Everybody noticed it.
Oh, don't let him back over it. Oh, no. He did not know he did it, so he's got to pull forward.
Now he's done.
Who's running for Marley's? Kevin Pryor in the Pro Glass Firebird has some unfortunate luck there as the chute shook out, or maybe he accidentally hit the button. That happens from time to time. Sometimes the buttons are next to each other. You hit the wrong one.
Yep, you'll have that by accident, but it definitely could have shook out as well.
I've seen that happen before where the burnout is so violent on these cars, the chute shakes out just like it did for Pryor right there. They're looking to try and get this thing untangled so he can run it down the track without ruining it. So Graziano can take his pass.
Yeah, as soon as he backed over it, we all said, oh.
But, you know, there's no rearview mirror in these things. He didn't know he did it. Nobody was on the radio with him telling him he did it. So he's just doing a normal burnout and a backup, just like he normally would do in this race car.
Which he did a great job. He drives out, backs up straight. He was doing his job completely like he should have, except that he didn't know the chute was on the track.
So Graziano patiently waiting on the starting line in the Motorcraft Tribute machine, the Ford Thunderbird.
It's time. The Twisted Shifter Summer National, presented by 360 Steel. Cordova Dragway, Friday and Saturday, June 19th and 20th. From across the country, it's extreme top fuel nitro dragsters, supercharged funny cars, radical pro mods, nostalgia pro stocks, and more. June 19th and 20th, Cordova Dragway blasting out at 6 p.m. Nitro alters, nostalgia gassers, super shifters, and more. Plus flame-throwing jet buddy cars. The Twisted Shifter Summer National. $35 covers the action for both events. Cordova Dragway. We're gonna blow you away.
Here at Freedom Motorsports, 1204 South Galena Avenue, Dixon, Illinois. We're the #1 CF Moto dealer in the Midwest. And we don't mess around. Top brands, side-by-sides, rugged quads. We've got them ready for your next adventure. Need repairs? Our expert team keeps you unstoppable. Order your machine. We'll build it in-house.
We got
no
5
delay.
jet cars on
And yes,
the property,
we've got financing ready to roll.
Hang tight with us.
From
We are
custom
getting the
accessories
pro
to
stock
window
off the
tint,
track here
helmets,
right now.
clothing,
Hang tight.
everything
we
you
got
need.
the big show still coming. We got the Chicago Wise Guys finalists coming up.
So come on
We
down
got
today. Let's get you on the
5
trail
jet
and
cars on
find
the
your
property. Get ready to try
freedom.
to break the 300-mile-an-hour barrier. It's already been done tonight. 306 almost 307 miles an hour out of the 50 cal.
When you need hardcore
So,
chassis
they're all
components,
getting
there's
ready to
only
come
one
up here
name,
next.
Quartermax
Hang
Racing,
tight.
home of 43 World Championships.
We got
If
a
it's
little
tough enough for a
downtime, but it's coming
5,000
quick.
horsepower Pro
4
Mod,
final rounds coming at you as soon as we get the Pro Stock thing taken care of here. 4 final rounds, and then we get out the jet cars.
Quartermax Racing, Pro Mod,
And what has probably happened over there is when he backed over that chute, it probably got wound up in the rear axle.
For sure.
So they're trying to unwind that thing so they can get the car to move and get it out of the way, because we can't run a race car over in the tower lane when there's one sitting in the spectator lane.
Just like a
Four-wheel
ski
drives
rope
to
getting
the big
wrapped around
rigs
the
that keep
prop of a
America
boat.
moving. Billet aluminum and stainless steel, CNC machined right here in Illinois. Classic
I've done
and
that
retro
before too,
shift
Mike.
knobs in hundreds of colors.
And sucked it
All
up in a jet.
laser
Water
engraved.
That's
water
even
skim?
Color logo
Yeah,
options.
water skim?
Yeah, on the jet boat, and then
Walking
ran it over and
canes.
sucked it up
Yours
the
today at
impelling.
Man, haven't done that.
Yeah, that's a pain cutting 30 foot of rope out of that.
I never
Out
went
here,
water skiing. I
connection
got
isn't a
on
luxury.
several water ski
It's
boats,
how
and
we
all
live.
I did was sit in the back
But
and
too
watched
often,
everybody attempt to
people are
water
stuck
ski
dealing
and
with slow
sort of
speeds,
chuckle when they wiped
buffering,
out one run
and
after
unreliable
another.
service.
So maybe that wasn't the coolest
That's
thing to
where
do, but I wasn't the one
strata
getting out there at the end of that rope trying it.
With
Trying to drown
100%
yourself?
fiber
Yeah.
optic
Smart guy.
internet,
Yes,
you get the
of course,
speed you
Mike.
need.
You're the smart guy. You're
Fiber
not staying
moves
in the
at the
boat,
speed of
staying
light.
dry.
And it was,
Delivering
yeah,
fast,
they had some
smooth,
issues out there,
uninterrupted
that's for sure.
performance
Looks like
every
they're going to
time.
fire the car and
And
we're
unlike
ready to move it
outdated
out of the
systems,
way.
Here we go,
Strata's
folks.
network is
Coming
built
at you
underground,
next. We still got
protected
4
from
final
storms,
rounds coming at you, and
interference,
5
and the
jet
unexpected.
cars out of the
It's not just
property.
fast,
So
it's
stay with
consistent,
us, folks. We got more
reliable,
action coming next.
built to perform day
We
in
got
and
Bill
day out with no
Graziano on the
compromises.
starting line
And it's
right
designed
now
for the future,
in the
ready to
Glenn
handle
tribute
growing
car.
demand.
Ford Motorcraft. Bill Graziano behind the wheel. He's usually behind the wheel of his 57 Chevy with the Chicago Wise Guys, but he is piloting a Midwest Nostalgia Pro Stock this weekend here for the Summer National, sponsored by Twisted Shifters at 360 Steel. Bill Graziano in the near lane, Freedom Motorsports side, going to take a competition by to the final rounds here at the Summer Nationals.
Looks like he's going to stage it and go. I wondered if he'd do his burnout again, if the tires had cooled off. Doesn't seem to be the case, as he's looking to bring it into the beams as we speak and take his competition by and the win in our Nostalgia Pro Stock class here tonight at the Summer Nationals.
What a win for Bill Graziano, too. Congratulations to the whole Graziano team for putting it in the winner's circle here at the Summer Nationals. He definitely wanted to drive this Pro Stock for the Motorcraft Company, and he said, hey, I'm going to do it for Mike Beck, and he ended up putting the thing in the winner's circle. Way to go, Team Graziano and Beck.
Quite a change of pace for Graziano from a Chicago Wise Guys to a car he's got a shift on the way down the racetrack. Wow. Oh, he heads towards the center line. Bill takes it. Whoa, it waggles out there.
He needed another burnout.
Yeah, I think he did. It did not hook up the way he was hoping. He got about 200 foot out there. She started spinning the tires, spun the tires right on the hit, actually, because it went right towards the center line, steered it back into the groove, and then she went to the center line again, and that was all she wrote, folks.
Well, I'd say good thing Bill Graziano was behind the wheel of it, because any lesser a driver would have put it in the wall.
That's absolutely the truth. So another final run coming right out into the water. That would be our Super Street final, I believe, is going to come out. We'll see when they come around the bend. Sure enough, it's Pro Stock. So I guess it wasn't the final. This is the Jerry Ekman Tribute Firebird.
Tyler Chinook behind the wheel.
Running against Robert River in his Camaro. So actually, we were semifinals.
Graziano's going to the final round, though. Graziano will be in the final round against either Rivers or Chinook.
Now, Rivers really laid down a pass last time out with this Camaro. I think it was the best run this car has maybe ever made. So let's see if he can do that again in the red third gen.
Look at Chinook backing that thing up.
Vintage Arnie Beswick there, about a 40, 50 mile an hour backup. And look at his girl trying to stay with him.
She's used to it. She's like, yeah, I got to sprint with this guy, uh-huh.
Didn't seem like it broke a sweat. Ozark Mountain Super Shifters final. We need you to the lanes.
Chevy versus Pontiac on the starting line right now. Who's a Pontiac fan out there? Who wants to see the Chevy versus the Ford in the final round?
We got a heck of a final line, or got a heck of a semifinal, I should say, lining up right here. These are two really fast Nostalgia Pro Stock cars. Tyler Chinook has run quick 8 with his yellow Firebird before. Robert River put down the quickest pass of any of these Nostalgia Pro Stocks last time out. I'm looking forward to a heck of a drag race.
Rivers in first, waiting on Chinook. He bumps in, here come the lights. Somebody's out. Rivers takes it 456 at 153 miles an hour. He's going to be facing Graziano in the finals. Now we got the Super Stock final on the starting line right now.
Steve Johnson over there in the Monte Carlo.
Me neither.
The Oldsmobile. Thomas burns him on the tree. Johnson's in trouble.
Both pedaling out there. Who's it going to be at the stripes? Oh, my God. Look at that win. Chris Thomas takes it at the stripe for a 1091 with an O on that 1090 dial. Tough break for Steve Johnson. Runs it way out the back door, going 1071 with a 9 on that 90 dial. Congratulations to Chris Thomas.
That's your winner in our Super Street race here today. That's your winner. Chicago Wise Guys final. To the lanes, please. Chicago Wise Guys final. We need you to the lanes.
Ozark Mountain Super Shifter finalists, please report to the staging lanes now. Ozark Mountain Super Shifter finalists, please report to the staging lanes now. We need you here now. Five more jet cars on the property still. We got a couple more finalists coming up here, but we got 5 jet cars to put down this racetrack yet tonight. Stay in your seats, folks. We still got a show to go.
3 final rounds coming. Our small tire final will be coming at you. Our Wise Guy final will be coming at you. Our Ozark Mountain Super Shifter final will be coming at you. And then the jet cars to wrap up today's program.
Gotta thank everybody again for coming out to the 2026 Summer Nationals here at Cordova Dragway, sponsored by Twisted Shifters and 360 Steel.
Man, we had a beautiful day here, Greggy. I'm telling you, low 80s, high 70s all day long. Little white, fluffy clouds floating around. I mean,
you know it.
50% humidity, low water grains. This was just perfect for running a drag race.
Knock on wood, it still goes well, but man, it really was a great day here at the drag strip. Okay, tractors coming off the racetrack. It is go time, folks. We got 3 more final rounds and then 5 jack cars for the night. Small tire final round coming around the bend right now. The Mad Max machine made it to the final round again. Small tire final round on the starting line right now.
Over there in the spectator lane, looks like it is.
Catfish Camaro versus the Mad Max machine. I don't know what this thing is, Mike, but it sure is cool.
He's been running good, too. I mean,
yeah, he
Zach
has.
Gribbin's piloting that thing. Nate Mamaster in the Chevrolet. Good light by the Rat Rod. Sippy Kaye, he takes the win. 534 with a 7 on the 530 dial. Nice run for the Rat Rod.
Congratulations to Zach Gibbons. Is Chicago White got final now?
I don't know.
Wise Guy finalist coming around the bend right now.
This for a while, ever since we heard who was coming to the final round. Been looking forward to these two guys racing each other. This ought to be a heck of a drag race. Gene Nesmith in the Nova.
Taking on the man, Joliet Joe Zoper in the near lane, sponsored by Builders Brawl and Prison City Customs.
Heck of a matchup here. Nesmith, the last race winner for the Chicago Wise Guys, did it up in Wisconsin just last weekend. But Zoper's got something for him. He might be about a 10th off on ET coming into this race. I guarantee he's going to try to saw that Christmas tree in half. He's got this wick turned up all the way. We got a drag race coming up, folks.
You know it, but Nesmith with lane choice, smart guy right now. He's playing off of Zoper's kryptonite. Zoper can't see the tree if he's in the left lane. That
Oh,
power's so
man.
big,
You're
he
right.
cannot see the lights. So Nesmith knows this, puts himself in the right lane, gives Joe the hard start, and let's see if he can turn it into a win, my friend.
Wise racing by Nesmith. That is a good call.
That is, he's playing chess, not checkers, my friend. Zoper, though's got the horsepower. If anybody can walk around Nesmith, I know Zoper can. Here we go. Dirty Bird pulling up to the line right now. Joe Zoper versus Gene Nesmith.
Double bumps and goes in deep right away. We got games going on here, Greggy.
There is, buddy. There is a lot of games going on right now. Who's it going to be, man? I am nervous.
Oh,
Zoper takes it 625 at 206 miles an hour. My God, Nesmith, though, look at that. Throws it away with a starting line advantage for Zoper. Nesmith goes 221.
221 mile per hour. Lost the race. 634 ET. 625 ET for Zoper. And that race basically decided right on the hit. And Gene was trying to play catch up all the way down the racetrack.
My God, what a pass. Way to go, Zoper. My man, putting it in the winner's circle again. That Dirty Bird's getting used to that winner's circle, buddy. Way to go. Congratulations to Joe Zoper, Builders Brawl, and Prison City Customs.
I don't think Joe's going to miss another Wise Guys race here at Cordova. He is. That's 2 in a row for him.
2 in a row for him for sure. But man, way to go, Zoper. Ozark Mountain Super Ship finalists on the starting line right now. That's the Ford Fairlane taking on the Chevy right now. We got a Chevelle versus Fairlane. Chevy versus Ford on the starting line for the Ozark Mountain Super Shifters.
Eric Leander in the Chevrolet, Justin Clark in the Fast Ford. Another race I've been looking forward to.
Love both these cars. That Ford is mean. I am not the biggest Ford fan out here, but oh my God, I love that Fairlane. And him taking on the Chevelle too. Chevelle in the final round versus Fairlane. 2 gorgeous, gorgeous cars on the starting line right now. Who are you going to take, Mike?
I got to hang with my Chevelles, man. I'm a Chevelle guy. I got to hang with my Chevys.
You know I'm a Chevy fan too, but I think I'm going with the Fairlane right now, buddy. Let's see what happens, buddy.
Oh, 12 white for Leander in the Chevrolet. He might have it. They're going the quarter mile. Out.
Look at that. Justin Clark puts the Ford Fairlane in the winner's circle, going 866 on a 65 down. Tough break for Leander, who breaks out by
1,000th of a second.
1,000th of a second puts him on the trailer. Tough break. Tough break for Eric Leander. Congratulations to Justin Clark, winning the 2026 Summer Nationals here at Cordova Dragway, sponsored by Twisted Shifters and 360 Steel.
And you know what that means, Greg?
Jet cars coming at you. I see the tow vehicles coming. We got 5 jet cars going to try to break the 300-mile-an-hour barrier.
Here they come.
If you aren't in your seats, make your way up there right now. We got 5 jet cars getting ready to finish this night off. We got David Gates and Scott Ariana in the Jet Car Dragsters right now in the starting line. Two 300-mile-an-hour plus capable cars on the starting line.
The orange went 285 on his last run. If this is the 50 cal over here by the tower,
He went 306.
306 on his last run, which might be a record for him, certainly a record for us. No, it is the Crossfire instead.
Crossfire, pardon me. Crossfire versus the Wicked Sensation.
Both of these close to 300 mile an hour, both of them at 280. This ought to be a heck of a race they launched together.
Oh, they're both trying for 300. Don't even doubt either of those guys. They want to get the 300-mile-an-hour ticket for this weekend. And the win light on that ticket.
Now get out your cell phones, get them rolling. This is the show right here, this flame. They clear the baffles and do the pops. Wicked Sensation, Crossfire.
Window shaking out of the tower right now.
We're holding on to our rear ends up here, literally.
Side by side, jet car racing action right now on the starting line. Flame out for Crossfire. Wicked Sensation keeps his foot, and here it goes. 291 miles an hour, so close to 300. What a pass! 542, 291 miles an hour. Tough break for the near lane. Had a flame out off the starting line. That happens with jet cars when they're twisting the whip, trying to put.
I was going to say, he was really trying to turn that thing up. He was really trying to go for 300 mile an hour, and he just blew her dry.
And that's what happens. Flame out, it's called. We got three more coming at you, though. One more jet car dragster, 50 cal. That's the 306 mile an hour dragster that came out earlier. And then we've got Captain America versus Wonder Woman, the two jet funny cars to finish off the night. So we got three more jet cars. Stay where you're at, folks.
It's time. The Twisted Shifter Summer National, presented by 360 Steel. Cordova Dragway, Friday and Saturday, June 19th and 20th. From across the country, it's extreme top fuel nitro dragsters, supercharged funny cars, radical pro mods, nostalgia pro stocks, and more. June 19th and 20th, Cordova Dragway blasting out at 6 p.m. Nitro alters, nostalgia gassers, super shifters, and more. Plus flame-throwing jet bunny cars. The Twisted Shifter Summer National. $35 covers the action for both events. Cordova Dragway. We're gonna blow you away.
Coming around the corner, we got Captain America versus
Here at
Wonder
Freedom
Woman, the two
Motorsports.
jet funny cars on the
1204
property.
South
Get
Galena
ready to go
Avenue,
head-to-head.
Dixon, Illinois.
Who wants Captain
We're the number
America
one
to win it
CF
tonight?
Moto dealer in the Midwest,
Who wants Wonder Woman to take the win?
and we don't mess around. Top brands, side-by-sides, rugged quads. We've got them ready for your next adventure. Need repairs? Our expert team keeps you unstoppable. Order your machine, we'll build it in-house, no delay. And yes, we've got financing ready to roll. From custom accessories to window tint, helmets, clothing, everything you need. So come on down today. Let's get you on the trail and find your freedom.
When you need hardcore chassis components, there's only one name, Quartermax Racing, home of 43 World Championships. If it's tough enough for a 5,000 horsepower Pro Mod, it's the highest quality for your car. We manufacture it all, from 4-link systems to anti-roll bars, right here in-house. Don't just race, dominate. Quartermax Racing, Pro Mod tough, bracket ready. Visit quartermax.com.
American made, Twisted Shifters make something for nearly anyone. Custom shift knobs
Stay
for
with
hot rods
us,
to
folks.
haulers,
We got
muscle
3
cars,
more jet cars
imports,
coming at you. 2
four-wheel
funny
drives
cars,
to the big
heads
rigs
up,
that keep America
racing.
moving. Billet aluminum and
Captain
stainless
America
steel,
versus Wonder Woman.
CNC
And then we got the
machine right here in
50
Illinois.
cal
Classic and
coming up
retro
next,
shift knobs
too.
in hundreds
That
of
car already
colors.
went
All the
306,
custom
almost
engraving,
307
full-color
miles an
logo
hour
options,
out of the box.
custom heavy
He's
duty
going to try to
walking
beat
canes.
that
Order yours
mile
today
per
at
hour,
TwistedShifters.com.
which is just insanity. But he's going to try and do it here
Out
tonight.
here, connection isn't a luxury, it's how we live. But too often, people are stuck dealing with slow speeds, buffering, and unreliable service. That's where Strata Communications changes everything. With 100% fiber optic internet, you get the speed you need. Fiber moves at the speed of light, delivering fast, smooth, uninterrupted performance every time. And unlike outdated systems, Strata's network is built underground, protected from storms, interference, and the unexpected. It's not just
That's Josh Kruger behind the wheel of Captain America, taking on April Crownhart in the Wonder Woman funny car. That's April Crownhart driving a Wonder Woman late model Trans Am funny car, taking on Josh Kruger in the nostalgia Dodge Captain America named funny car, jet funny car. Coming up next.
April pulling the Wonder Woman into the lanes. We will soon see Josh in the Charger. ACDC. I hear fire. They're starting to spool these things up.
We got Josh Kruger in the Captain America jet funny car taking on April Crownhart in the Wonder Woman funny car near lane.
Piloting a regular funny car is a challenge, from what I understand and listening to you. This must be even extra challenging with a jet motor strapped on behind you.
Yeah, just a little bit different there, Mike, for sure, for sure. They leave a lot softer, but man, they get legs, like Dan said. They get the legs about half track and just turn it back on. Funny cars like that from the start of the line. So you leave, and the thing just sets you back, and it keeps on setting you back. These things, I feel like it's like sticking your thumb out, and a taxi cab picks you up and sort of just brings you along. A lot different than driving something with horsepower. Here we go. Here comes the flyers.
The wicks are lit. And they're cranking them up. Won't be long now, and the two pickup trucks going to have to head on down the racetrack. Get out of the way. Unhooking the electricals, and we're about ready to get to it. Always fun for these truck drivers, I'm sure, because they get to floor these things heading down to the racetrack, where they can't always do that out on the highway, but they're floored now.
You think they're racing each other too, Mike?
It could be.
Ha!
And here we go. The fires are lit.
Captain America versus Wonder Woman. Who wants the woman driver to win? April Crowner. Who's favoring the men drivers? Captain America, Josh Kruger behind the wheel.
Kruger doing his pops. April still warming things up.
They are fighting back and forth, Mike.
I hear a different gear hit here. Is that the third fuel pump coming on?
I believe so. Now they got the pop going with the afterburner. They're filling up those tubes. Igniting.
Bouncing around here in the tower. I can hear the shades hitting the windows right beside us.
Everything is shaking with each one of these pops.
I'm not kidding, folks. The windows are shaking in the tower. Bam!
If I didn't trust this building, I'd not be sitting up here.
And here we go.
Side by side through the traps. My God, look at that. 209 and 204 miles an hour.
Identical ETs.
Identical ETs through the traps. Look at that. 661 to a 661 at 200 plus. Almost 210 miles an hour.
Good laps. Good laps by both those drivers. They were solid all the way down there. That was frozen pizza all the way. Wow.
Wow. What a set. Seriously. 200 plus mile an hour next to each other, side by side. 204 versus 209 mile an hour. My God. What a pass. What a treat. I was glad I was here.
What did this guy run last time he went down the racetrack, 50 cal?
306.7.
What a lap. My goodness. Can he beat that? Because that's the real question. Can he beat that? 306 as fast as I've ever seen him go.
That's the fastest I've ever seen that car go, too. I mean, seriously, that was out of the box, 306 miles an hour, almost 307. Let's see what Scotty Heat's got with the 50 cal now.
I mean, we know the air is good. We know everything's good. We know the track's good. It's all positive. If they've made a little bit of tune-up change of this thing, we could be looking at 307, 308 mile an hour. Wow.
That's just mind-blowing, Mike. Seriously. You know why they call it the 50 cal? Because that's the biggest bullet you can put in something.
Yep.
Let's do this, folks. Let's kick the tires and light the fires. Here comes Scotty Heat and the 50 cal jet dragster. He just went 306.7 miles an hour. Gonna try to beat his best here tonight to end off the show.
I tell you what, if you are a jet dragster pilot, your name has got to be Scotty Heat. I mean, that is the perfect name to be piloting one of these jet monsters. And we're about to see some flame. They've given him the thumbs up. Golf cart on its way out of the way. They don't want to cook that cart. He heads on down the racetrack.
Scotty Heat, behind the wheel of 50 cal jet dragster.
Bringing the heat.
Bringing the speed as well, my man. He just went 306.7. Seeing if he can outdo his best here. Almost 307 miles an hour out of that jet dragster.
Boy, something about this car just feels different, looks different than the other jet dragsters. I'm not sure what it is, but
he's all business with this thing.
that must be it. I mean, he just looks something different going on there. The way he acts, the way he does his pops, he's all about doing 300 mile an hour.
Oh, for sure. Some of them have like lights on them, bells and whistles, and do different stuff, and have different flames coming out of it. This thing has everything cut off it to be the fastest bullet out there.
Strip down and rise.
And listen to that, Mike. That means business right there.
I mean, that's just not messing around. He's not just putting on a show. He's getting things up.
The loudest jet we've heard all weekend long. And the most horsepower out of one as well.
Almost to the beams, folks. We almost got it rolling.
Scotty Heat pre-stage. Here come the lights. Bye-bye now.
Oh, he did it. He did it. 307 mile an hour. What a run for Scotty Heat. He did it. 307.65 mile an hour. What a run for Scotty.
Oh, my God. Seriously? Beats his 306.7 out of the box. Goes 307.6. Congratulations, Scotty Heat in the 50 cal. We got to thank each and every one of you for coming out here and supporting the 2026 Summer Nationals presented by the Crown Hearts and Cordova Dragway, sponsored by Twisted Shifters and 360 Steel. Thanks to each and every one of you for coming out. Drive safely tonight. Can't wait to see you till next year. Have a good night.
Yep, I will be over in a minute to grab the money. Thank you.